Nation, what's going on? It's Friday Happy Hour. I'm Mitchell Renz, and hopefully y'all are ready to get your weekend started the right way with Jeremy Chuggs and I. I'm going to be real with you. Today's show, Chuggs and I, we're going to get a little bit wild. We got a few games on tap for everybody out there. I got a segment that I have never done before in the history of the Raiders Report. Kind of curious to see what you guys have to say about it. Also, we're going to be doing a mailbag today, and it's going to be sponsored by LA Crash Dog, so make sure you guys are showing some love for Gunny today. Then we got our Week 12 sim up against the Donkeys. Will it be 10 straight wins for the Silver and Black? If you want to shout out here on the Raiders Report, spam me down below. I want to know who's rocking with us today. It's Friday. It's also probably going to be the final live show that we do in the month of June, just because unless there's breaking news tomorrow or Sunday, Chuggs and I are going to be off. So everybody that's been competing in our June Bang competition, I'm looking at Ed Robbins, Lord Cameron Abbott, David Zahn, Noah Santana, Ira Jackson, Yoda Jenkins, John Scheffler, a bunch of the GOATs. If you guys want to try to go home with a dub in our Bang competition for this month, I think honestly, you're going to have to get a little bit wild today. Woo! But you know what, man? I'm not going to lie. The last few shows that we've done here on the Raiders Report, I feel like the nation's been holding back a little bit. I'm not saying that for everybody. I want to get wild today. Chuggs and I got some games, which I showed you the list of the games.
Yesterday, we went mild.
Even though I was feeling pretty good yesterday.
Today, let's go wild.
I was feeling pretty good yesterday.
Also, our Steelers host, Jack Sperry, here at Chat Sports, he's been on top of the world the past couple of weeks. His channel, they've been getting the highest Super Chat numbers out of anybody in the company for the past 2 weeks. They're live over there on Steelers. Can we beat them today? Maybe we didn't win the war, but can we win a battle?
Can we win the battle? I know this. Week 6 is going to be a hell of a time. It's going to be a hell of a time.
What color's my shirt today?
Very blue. And if it's not...
This is like Duke blue, I feel like.
That's a good color. I mean, I said it literally looks like he washed a white shirt with his water bottle. I mean, it looks like you were just washing the two together. I got Yoda Jenkins. What up, Refined Zeus? Jake Serb can't get right. I see the Punisher out there. G-Money. Luis Rodriguez. Ed Robbins. Yoda Jenkins. Raider Rudy 48.
Yoda, is it gold or blue? White and gold or blue and black? What color's the dress?
Oh, I was like, is he colorblind?
Do you remember that?
Yes. As soon as you said the dress, I can remember that. I mean, that thing was viral for a while. But I also know, like, one of my really, really good buddies in high school, he was also the catcher on our baseball team. I think I've told this story before. He was blue-purple colorblind, and my 15-year-old baseball team that we played on was blue. Our high school team was purple. So randomly, he would show up to games and, not even know it with, like, one blue sock, one purple sock, or two purple socks, and we'd be like, dude, you're not even close. You're not even close, man. What's up, Jesse Rodriguez, Jake Serb? You know what, Chuggs? It's Friday. Let's show everybody the deals that we got going on today. It is Friday Happy Hour after all. And like I said, I'm trying to get a little bit wild today. Every 100 likes, we're going to do tuna clock. And I'm not doing tuna clock with Fireball. We're going to do tuna clock today with a little bit of tequila. A little bit of tequila, tuna clock. It's going to get wild. Every $5 super chat that we get, we're going to auction off a boot today. So you'll have the opportunity to get a boot. Chuggs and I always obviously do the boots. And we have a lot of people that always ask, hey, Mitch, how do I get in on that action? Every hundo is a beer bong bang. And since it's probably the final show of the month of June, every time you bang, I'm going to count it as 2 today. Every 250, Chuggs and I have a challenge to do. And for example, one of the challenges is an arm wrestling match. And if you haven't already voted at the live poll at the top of who you think would win in an arm wrestling match.
I didn't even see that was the poll.
Yeah, I was waiting to see. 54% say me. They're going with me. I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised by that. Because anytime anything like this happens, I bet on weight. And you look great. You've lost a lot of weight. But you still got me by a few pounds. Yeah, so I usually bet on weight.
I'm right now 175.
If you're 175, Sperry's 26 pounds. Sperry at this point is just Paper Mario if you're 175. And then if anybody else wants to sponsor a show, because I think once you see what we did today for LA Crash Dog during our mailbag, personally, I think that you guys are really going to like it. And if anybody just says, you know what, Mitch, I have a cause, I got something that I really want to promote. If you just want to be a sponsor of a show, you send in a 500. We're still going to hook you up with an awesome Raiders Report jersey like we usually would. But then if you want to sponsor your very own Raiders Report show, 500, hit the gong. We're going to celebrate and have a good time. Punisher says,
you're in.
Boot time and yin. You know who's also always in? Ed Robbins! Bang! Hawk 2 on that thing. I mean,
you heard the man.
Hawk 2. Spit on that thing. Spit on that thing. Ed Robbins, today's MVP.
Where does that put Ed in the bang race?
Ed's got a comfortable lead. I'm not going to lie. Ed now, because again, I'm counting him as 2 today. He's got an 8-bang lead on Lord Cameron Abbott. It's a very comfortable lead there for Ed Robbins. If you want to shout out here on the Raiders Report, spam Ed down below. And I know it says every 250. That means as a collective group, every 250 that we make today, Chuggs and I challenge. Not just 250. Just so you know. Just so you know. I got David Zahn, Yoda Jenkins, all showing love to ED. What up, Duval, Billy, Davis, Jacob Sir, Venom Sosa?
A real one knows this deal.
Okay.
A real one knows this deal.
I'm not even going to say it.
I'm not going to say it.
I'm not even going to say it.
Score prediction, if you want to put it in your super chat, if you've been watching the show, you know what the deal is.
Yep.
If you put your score prediction in your super chat, you already know. But
you already know. If I got to explain it.
I've seen this game.
Okay.
Probably one of the best games of the year. What is your score prediction?
28-17 Raiders.
Okay.
I'm also saying that because that's what Venom Sosa said. What's up? What up, Venom? Now, if you're saying it's one of the best games of the year,
yep,
I'm going to go with 28-27 Raiders. If anybody super chats a 50 with 28-27 and that's the correct score, you got to do a boot. No?
All right, let's see. Zahn says 70-0. Raider Nation says 30-23. Ed says 42-7. I just can't give you any hints or clues. I don't want you to know anything.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. No,
so maybe you should do that. Or maybe you shouldn't.
I don't know. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. It does help us out a lot. We do a lot of different things here on the show. And reminder, if you want to get in for our 50-50 raffle, which we're going to do that at the very, very end of today's stream, $20 Venmo in order to get in. And I got a message earlier today, probably about 2-3 hours ago, and I look over to you and I go, in case you're wondering, Noah Santana's in the duck race.
Yeah,
Noah Santana sent this to me.
I was literally taking a bite of my sandwich for lunch today, and Mitch goes, hey, Noah's in the race. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about right now.
What did you just say to me? Noah Santana in. Though, I'm not going to lie, this is very confusing because this on my Venmo says, and you can see it, look at the time that he sent that apparently. Is my Venmo just crazy? I don't know. It says that it was sent at 5:50 p.m. It's not even 5:50 p.m. yet.
Was it from yesterday?
It says June 28th. You know what, Noah? Even if I don't know what happened, you're in. So you're already in.
Future!
Fairly Odd Parents?
Future!
Is that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? What is that? What am I picturing?
From SpongeBob.
It's when Squidward 30,000
I would imagine. Oh, see, now I know what you're saying. At first, I had absolutely no idea what that reference was. Had absolutely no idea, man.
The real ones know.
I guess so. So, back to the score predictions. Raiders, Broncos. If you guys want to shout out here, because I see Tice says 38-10.
Martin's in the chat. Martin, I had to look up one of your tweets that you said earlier. I retweeted, I cover high school football in the Dallas area. One of the guys who I used to cover was in the Olympic qualifiers. So I retweeted something that he was in. He got third place. And the school name, their mascot is the Scotties. And Martin just replies to this coach's tweet who I retweeted. And he goes, something like, I'm going to butcher it. I need to see exactly what he said.
IRN or something?
He said, some people will do anything for an earned brew.
What is an earned brew, Martin? That's what we were trying to... We Googled it, and maybe it's...
A Scottish soda?
It looks like a shitty Fanta.
Yes.
Or is it Fanta? Is it a Fanta or a Fanta?
I think it's because you wanta, so it has to be Fanta. Because you can't...
Don't you wanna Fanta?
Don't you wanna Fanta? Don't you want?
Yeah, I think it's Fanta. Yeah, wanna Fanta. All right, I think you're right there. That makes sense.
But yeah, Martin, you had my brain in a pretzel for a second.
Jagger, you, sir, are in. Also, Charles G is in. Reminder, if you want to get in for this duck race, Jason Gutierrez, you, sir, are also in.
Reminder, we have a mailbag coming up. No hashtag Raiders questions, no questions in the chat at all. We might just have to skip a segment. Maybe we just do one segment today. Don't do a mailbag because there's not any Raiders questions.
I mean, true. If you guys don't want us to do the mailbag, we don't have to. But personally, we got something really cool today planned for the mailbag that I think you guys would really like. I know Crash Dog's going to be pretty fired up about it as well. So let's get some of those hashtag Raiders questions flowing in here right now. To get those questions, comments here on the show. What I want to do is get into this very first segment for the Raiders offense, some personnel groupings. I had a little bit of fun making this one, and it's, like I said, it's something that I've never really done before. I've had a few of the, Silver and Black Hills gang, Mount Raider more say, hey, Mitch, can you do a show like that's a little bit more based on like personnel groupings for the Raiders offense? So that's what I tried to do today, and I think you guys are going to like this one. Then we got a mailbag, then it's Broncos Sim. But, hey, today is Friday happy hour after all, so if anybody's trying to get a little bit wild today, you guys just let me know.
And Con H23, I see your question. You got to use hashtag Raiders. Look at what Jake Serb's doing. That's how you got to do it to get on the show.
Yep.
So, good question. I can't pull it, though, unless you use hashtag Raiders in your question.
And I saw somebody ask, did I watch the debate? No, and I'm not going to talk about the debate at all. That's that. So I don't want to hear any questions about it. That's not really what we do. Joan! This is a very smart one. Scheffler! Bang! You know what, Chef? I had it ready. Shout out to Mount Raider Moore, John Scheffler. Let's get this happy hour started. 27-24 Raiders. I think you should do a Zon boot. Well, because you spelled his name wrong, I think that this is a Zuwan boot. You know what? If Scheffler and Zon combine for 3 bangs here in the next 5 minutes, I'll also do a Zon boot after I do this boot. It's got to be between Chef and Zon, though. I'm going to knock this back. If you want to shout out here on the Raiders Report, spam Scheffler down below. Chuggs, I need you.
Here we go. And Noah Santana coming in. He said, I sent the Venmo like 2 hours ago. LOL, sorry, guys. I'm in and out right now because work anyways. Hey, all good, Noah. We thought it was hilarious. Chef said, let's get this happy hour started. 27-24 Raiders. I think you should do his... Oh, I think you read that. And then, of course, say his name 3 times and he appears. David Zon! Bang!
Oh, no. We might have just woke up a giant.
Zonal juice, zonal juice, zonal juice.
I mean, there's sometimes like that's actually how I feel. when we first started doing this show and we would make deals for people, we literally had to make like, you know how like the NFL right now is talking about a quarterback salary cap? We basically had a salary cap for Zahn and Ron, and then like it was just a bunch of other people, which again, all love, but I couldn't even do certain deals because of Ron and Zahn when we first started doing the show. It was just, it was wild, man.
And
it was wild.
Just a reminder, Noah Santana, David Zahn, also in for the boot raffle. The boot that Mitch just drank out of, we're raffling that piece off today. So if you want...
Well, it's actually not this boot. Different boot.
Oh, different boot.
I have another boot, Raiders boot, that we're going to raffle off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it have the decals on it?
No, not yet. I'm going to add it, and this is me being honest with y'all. If somebody wants this one, we can. Chuggs and I tried out a new decal. And it just looks better on the front. I don't want to send anybody this one because it's on the side. Now, if you like want it on the side, my idea was I was going to do 2 decals, kind of like a helmet, and I thought that they were going to be flat. They're not flat, so that's why it's not going to be this one. So I don't want you to get this one and then be like, well, wait a minute. I wanted a different one. Yoda Jenkins! Bang! What's up, Yoda? Our MVP from would have been last Friday's show. I was rocking the Yoda Jenkins jersey yesterday. It's funny, Yoda. I got home, and Alex was like, what jersey did you have on today? And I was like,
Yoda Jenkins.
Well, no, I didn't really like put 2 and 2 together. And she's like, it didn't look like all the other ones. And I was like, oh, shit. I definitely got to get Yoda a brand new jersey.
31-17 Raiders. Which team does the dirty in public on the football field? Seahawk Tua.
You know what? I got to give Yoda credit. Yoda tries the dad joke that does like that you can't look up. You know what I mean? Like, he's creative. He comes up with them. Yoda, salute to you, man.
You might want to check your phone for more people in the duck race.
More people in the duck race here. Yoda, I owe you a beer bong here in just a moment. Yep, I see. It looks like Crash Dog is in. Also, I got to send you this. You could probably guess. Though I think I said the wrong name. Yep, definitely did. Crash Dog, you know what? I'm going to put you in anyway. Chef, you're going to be in. It also looks like Dungeon is in. Dungeon, you in. Isaac Hernandez, you in. If you don't know what you're in for, $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. You got a chance to win some money. And you know what, Jeremy? I wanna get this pot to be a little bit bigger today. I want to get this pot to be a pretty big one today. What do you guys think?
Putting me in.
Big pot, small pot, you want in? All right, let's go. You know what, Chuggs? You in. And you know what? I'm going to go in too. So if I win and Chuggs win, we're keeping the money. You're not beating us. You're not beating us. Right now, $20 Venmo. You would win $100 here on the Raiders Report. And looks like I got a Zahn boot coming up because Joan Scheffler, bang! All right, I'm gonna go get it real quick here because I also have to get something else out there, Chuggs. I know, I'll fill it up. John Scheffler just off the top rope right now. I'm also updating the Bang rankings as they are coming in. Chef right now is tied with Noah Santana for 5th place in our Bang competition. Yoda's got 4th. Zahn's in 3rd. Lord Cameron Abbott's in 2nd. Ed Robbins safely and securely in 1st place as it stands right flipping now. So you know what? If you guys want to shout out, show some love to Yoda, David Zahn, John Scheffler. They came to party today. It's Raiders Friday Happy Hour. All I ask is this. I want every single person today to be participating, to be having a good time. Also, I'm going to do this boot. And then, Jeremy, we got our very first challenge of the day.
Oh.
Very first challenge of the day coming up after I go get the boot.
We're talking a little Broncos Raiders today, week 12 in the Madden universe. Better receiver, though. Courtland Sutton or Jacoby Myers? What do y'all think? Objectively. Jacoby Myers or Courtland Sutton? And I think, obviously, it's not fair because Courtland Sutton isn't close. He doesn't sniff Devontae Adams' jockstrap. But Jacoby Myers, Courtland Sutton, that's a more reasonable conversation. Michael says Sutton. Anthony says Myers. Agent says Myers. B-Ray, Sutton has soft hands. Give me Jacoby. I feel like soft hands is a good thing for a receiver, right? Sammy says they're pretty even objectively. 16 all day from Jason Gutierrez. Vincenzo says Myers. Can't get right. Ed Bang. Myers from Raider Rudy. Khan says Myers. I think it's pretty close. Jacoby Myers, I was honestly a little sleep on Jacoby Myers. I didn't think he was as good as he was. When you look at his numbers and when you look at his tape, he's a pretty good 2 in the league right now. He's a pretty good wide receiver 2. Courtland Sutton, it's hard because it's like I feel like he has the ability to be a wide receiver 1, but whenever it comes to wide receiver 1s, I would say he's near the bottom of the list of wide receiver 1s in the league. I didn't realize that there's a hookup right there if you need a HDMI to HDMI. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah. Very, very difficult between the two.
I mean, this I will admit, I think it depends what type of offense that you're going to run. Like, if you're looking for who do I think's the better number 1 receiver in an offense, I do think actually Courtland Sutton is probably built better to be a number 1. I don't think either receiver is a number 1 receiver. I think both are a very good number 2. But, like, if I'm going to be in an offense like the Raiders offense this year where I want somebody who's a little bit more physical, I'm going to pick Jacoby. If I want an offense where I'm a little bit more like a spread it out offense, that's probably where I would go with Courtland Sutton as my better number 2. But both receivers are talented. I actually really, really like this question here. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Gilbert, you, sir, are in the duck race. I do want to put you in before I forget. And I got to do a boot. And this is how this is going to end up going down. Rustin Long, you are in. I don't want to miss anybody. Isaac, I already got you. And then I see Jamari and then Murray as well. So Jay, Murray, and Jamari, you're in. So right now it'd be $20 Venmo to win $140 here on the show. The first game that Jeremy and I have to play, okay? And now I got a bunch of different games lined up just so all of y'all know. And every $2.50 that we make in Super Chats or Venmo today, combined, we are going to play a game, okay? And the first game coming up here is Jenga. So the loser of Jenga, this is why this is very important. Loser of Jenga owes a shot.
Okay.
So every battle that Jeremy and I do today, loser of that battle has to take a shot. So the first one, and this is the key part, right hand Jenga only. I'm just going to tell you, the more and more that the games happen, the more and more difficult that they're going to be for Jeremy and I. It's not going to be an easy battle. So my question is, do we play Jenga first or do I do a boot first? Type J for Jenga.
Or both.
Type B for... Oh, you know what? I don't mind that idea. No!
Santana! Bang!
Pocket's not as deep as the fellas here, but I must be part of the greatness here at the Raiders Report. Live from Dallas. Let's frickin' go. And can I get a Raiders? Come on, Noah. Noah Santana. Love it. Noah Santana now tied up with Yoda Jenkins. for 4th place in our June Bang competition. I say this. You want to do both? We'll mix and match it a little bit. Do you have, by any chance, do you have a headset or anything that you could hook up?
I was going to say, actually.
Go get your headset.
Yeah,
Let me do the boot first.
Okay.
You go get your headset, hook it up over here. That way they can hear you as well. So I'm just telling you, the games today are going to be fun. And then, so the way that today's show is going to go is this. You guys have already hit the mark for us to do another game, but I want to, keep this also some Raiders content mixed in. So I got a David Zahn boot to do. Then Chuggs and I are going to play some Jenga, right-handed Jenga only. Then we're going to go through our very first segment, which is going to be around Luke Getsy personnels. And I ranked all the personnels that I like the Raiders to use. I got my top 10. Then after this segment, then we will play another game. And it's Friday. I'm hoping you guys just have a good time today. And please, please, please hit that like button, y'all. Serb's right, because every hundo likes is a tune o'clock, which I'm telling y'all right now, today has the opportunity, today has the chance to be one of the craziest shows that we do just because of the deals, because of the games that Jeremy and I have prepared today. So, like, if you're not trying to get wild, wet, wild today, you're probably in the wrong chat. You're probably in the wrong chat. Punisher, what's up, man? What's up, man? And then Devin, I hear you. The 49ers report's got a just huge lead on us, though, for the June battle. And I said it yesterday. We have a Chat Sports Power Rankings here for the first time in like 2 years. We got bumped down to number 2. We've been number 1 for literally like 25 straight months. We just got bumped down to number 2 because we're losing the 49ers battle. If we lose it, that hurts us. But then also, Steelers made more than the Raiders report this month in Super Chats. So because of that, we actually got bumped down to number 2. I mean, I almost feel like, who's like a college program that was just number 1 for? I felt like UConn women's basketball being ranked number 1, and now we're ranked number 2. I'm not gonna lie, it's not great. All right, I got to knock this back. Oh, no, I can't do that. So Steelers is trying to say that they want to take Taino's belt and say that it's theirs because they're the top dog. Dude, I don't know. I don't like that idea at all. Zahn, I will admit, Zahn, I don't have my normal Zahn shake. If you can tell, it's a little bit lighter, which I think this is actually a beer Zahn likes, Michelob. So, Zahn, unfortunately, we don't have any of your favorite beers for this Zahn shake. I only got Michelob's, but I told the bosses here we got to make sure that we have David Zahn's favorite beer, Bud Light, and I'll promise you we'll have that next time. Honestly, you kind of look like David Zahn's favorite beer. You kind of look like Bud Light. In that shirt? No? Okay. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. If you want to shout out on the show, how about some chugs down below? Here, you want to hop it? You want this? What is this?
Here we go. Come on, guys. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Glug, 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 glug. Glug, 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 glug. Let's play some Jenga. Here you go, Mitch.
I got a small child in my stomach right now, is how I feel. Oh, my Lord. Dude, 2 boots is not, that's no joke. Oh, there is a burp brewing. There's a burp brewing. All right, I'm not going to lie. That might have been a little bit tougher than I originally thought. I felt that one through the screen. Devin, you and me both, man. You and me both, brother. All right, so here we go. We got a little Jenga action. Loser of this has to take a shot. Now, I know some of y'all are like, Mitch, that's the wimpiest Jenga table I've ever seen. We're going to go with the smaller one, Giggity, so that way that the game goes a little bit quicker. Also, I got another Jenga set up here in case we got to play again. That way I don't have to take a lot of time to go through with it. You know what? I'll let you go first. Loser has to take a shot. If you're wondering the different colors, they're just different colors. Did you remove the chroma because it's green?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Oh.
Who you got?
Wait.
Oh, it's right hand. Oh, that's on me. You're right. No, you're right. Right hand only. Right. I'll tell you what. The left hand is going to be a disaster. It's going to be an absolute disaster. Right hand only. Left hand, if we get to that point on today's show, there's going to be some shenanigans going on here. Who you got? Type C for Chuggs. M for Mitch. Oh, boy.
Everyone that you push out, you have to name a Raiders player on the roster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Who are you naming?
I said Alexander Madison and Dylan Laube.
Really? I don't remember you saying that at all. What numbers do they wear?
22 and 23.
Wow, look at you.
All right. Name one.
Amir Abdullah, number 8.
All right.
Dude, I don't know. Are you sure? Oh, blue. It's actually green.
Aiden O'Connell, number 12.
Oh, boy. All right. Let's get after it today, huh? It's Friday. Oh. Give me. Let's get a weird one. Give me Trey Taylor, 37. Okay. If you do that. No, I was going to say, I would bet another boot, but I don't think I could do one. I'd throw up.
Give me Trevon Merrick, 7.
Okay. I was a little nervous you'd go with his old number.
Ooh.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Condor. What number's Max Crosby? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with 98.
Okay.
Somebody's watching the show right now. Like, are you kidding me? I'm watching a show with a Raiders guy. And you don't even know Max Crosby's number? Are you kidding me, man?
Jackson Powers Johnson, 70. There we go.
This is start. Are you just fart? What are you doing? There's a wafting shit over here.
I'm in your head, Renz.
My problem is my cord is really hurting me right now.
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting somewhere.
All right, I'm going to go with Nathaniel Hobbs, 39.
Who starts out in the middle?
Why not? Is there a rule where you can't start out in the middle? Honest question. Is there a rule where you... I came over to my side of the screen. You can't even see. Is there a rule where you can't start in the middle? Oh, dude. Oh, come on, Chuggs. Come on. Oh.
Smells
Probably like
diabolical.
David Zahn's butthole. Is how I imagine it. Michelob. See, now you got to go for it.
Oh. Gardner Minshew, number 15.
All right. This is, I'm not going to
Can we
lie.
get a shot clock? 20 seconds on the shot clock. 19, 18, 17, 16,
What are you talking
15,
about? Shot clock.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. Right on time.
No, this is. I'm not out of the woods yet.
What are you doing?
Give me Trey Tucker, number 11.
Okay.
Oh, dude, this is unbelievable. Yoda, I'm with you. There's a lot of pressure riding right now. I want to know why, though, I randomly got a shot clock.
Devontae Adams, 17.
All right. All right. Honest question. How many down can you, go?
3.
So I can pick from this one
Yeah.
or I can't?
You can't. You can do it with the purple, not on the blue.
Okay, cool.
20, 19,
Are you,
18,
bro?
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh. Who's your player?
Give me 89, Barack Bowers.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I'm not going to lie. This has lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. That's what she said. I know. Oh, my goodness. Dude, this is getting out of hand. You about moved 2 of them. Reminder, whoever loses this game.
Colton Miller, 74.
Also, we just hit 100 likes. So here's how this game's going to go. Starting shot clock now until we're done with Jenga. Every 20 is a shot at tequila. Good luck to you. All right. I'll tell you what, there's not a lot left.
20,
Bro.
19, 18, 17.
So I can't.
16, 15, 14, 13,
I think I'm effed.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
This is not good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I tried it.
Jingo.
Son of a gun. Son of a biscuit. Well, that's game 1. Goes the Chuggs. Yep, this is not going to be a good show for me. I can already tell you. My nose is running. This is,
I love G, boys. I love G.
all right, so Chuggs is up 1-0 on me. Chuggs is up 1-0 on me. That's all right, though. Plenty of other games to be played. Here's what I want to do. We got a segment coming up here on the show, and that's going to be around Luke Getsy and the Raiders' offensive personnel. Okay? After that, we got another game coming up here on the show. Probably going to have to take a pee break in there as well at some point. But we got 2 other segments coming up, so please use hashtag Raiders. Don't be afraid to super chat, get some of those questions in. And reminder, $20 Venmo to get in our 50-50 raffle. We're going to do that at the end of today's show. And every single hundo, you get 2 bangs today on the Raiders Report. If anybody hits that gong today, you can sponsor your very own Raiders Report episode. Whoever the MVP of today's show is, which right now, it belongs to John Scheffler. If my math is mathing correctly, I believe it is. 2 bangs today. If you're the MVP the next time we go live during a Madden stream, I will wear your jersey the entire show. Jason says, Patron, yeah, that's what we got today. And I had mezcal last weekend when you and I were on Graph Show. I think that's what I got to start getting because that's Patron to me is just gross. I don't know. I can't even drink it anymore. All right, y'all, let's get into the very first segment, and then let's get a little bit weird today here on the Raiders Report. Chuggy Bull, you ready? Nation, you guys ready? If you're ready, spam Raiders down below. Let's get it. Coming up today here on the Raiders Report, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 NFL personnel packages Luke Getsy will use this upcoming season for the Silver and Black. Now, I've had a few people ask me, hey, Mitch, could you do a little bit of a different style of show? And quite frankly, I've never done this style of show. So if you enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button, and I'll try to do more shows like this. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go through every single personnel grouping that there essentially is. I'll also show you like what the personnel groupings are, give you my analysis on it, and then just these rankings are based on how confident I am when the Raiders go up to the line of scrimmage in a certain personnel grouping, how confident I'm going to be that they're going to be able to execute that play. So that's all going to be coming up here on today's show. But in the month of June, it's about the real ones. If you're watching a video in June, to me, you're a real one. And there's going to be people that know what that means. Chances are, if you don't know what it means, you're probably not a real one. You're probably not subscribed. So if you're not a real one, hit that subscribe button. Join the Raiders Report gang here. And if you're already subbed and you're like, I'm a real one, spam RO4L down below because these are the people that keep this ship moving even in the month of July. So here we go. We're going to go from 10, work our way all the way down to 1. I see Rustin Long, Vincenzo, David Zom, Devin, all real ones here watching this video live. I'm going to go number 10 here, and it's zero personnel. Now, a lot of this lingo is going to make sense to some people, and it might not make sense to a lot of other people. If you don't know what zero personnel is, it is 0 running backs, 5 wide receivers, and then 0 tight ends. Now, when I break down these personnel groupings, obviously, you can do a lot of different things, right? And I'm not going to sit up here and try to predict every single one, but an offense with 0 personnel grouping is the 2 wide receivers on one side, 3 wide receivers for the most part on one side as well. 5 wide is essentially what this is. The reason why it's ranked number 10 for me is because if you're in this situation, it's probably third in a very long way, so I don't have a lot of confidence in either Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew to be able to get it done. Now, what I would like to see out there, when you look at the picture up on screen, it resembles the picture that you just saw there. So I would want Devontae and Trey Tucker on my left side. Then I would have Brock Bowers, Michael Gallup, Jacoby Myers on the right side. So in this situation, I am going to put Brock Bowers in as a wide receiver. I know that he's a tight end, but he's also played predominantly most of his snaps at Georgia the year before out of the slot position. So therefore, the 0 personnel that I'd like the Raiders to run is what you see up here. Let's go to number 9 here. I'm going to go 20 personnel. So you can go a lot of different ways with 20 personnel. You can kind of mix and match just based on the running backs that are going to be out there. But for me personally, if I'm in a really, really clutch situation, and this personnel grouping, especially with 2 running backs, 3 wide, no tight ends, there is a certain group that I personally would want out there on the field. Now, you can mix and match, right? Like, you could put Zamir White, Dylan Laube, Alexander Madison, Amir Abdullah, any pairing that you want at the running back spot. On the left side, I want Devontae Adams. On the blind spot for the quarterback, I would like to see Alexander Madison because I believe he's the best pass-blocking running back that we have. Then on the right hip of whatever running or quarterback that we have, I want Dylan Laube, your best pass-catching running back. Then out at wide receiver, Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers, you put them on that one side, and then you let Devontae Adams cook all by himself on the left. Let's go to number 8 here. It's the 1 personnel. And 1 personnel is used by a lot of used by some teams a little bit more than others. For the Raiders and most NFL teams, these personnel groupings don't get used all that much. Like, there's like 6 of the groupings, which we'll kind of break down as the list continues to go down here. But we got 4 wide and a tight end. If you want to know what 1 personnel can essentially kind of look like, again, it could be 2 and 2, it could be 3 and 1. I mean, you can mix and match here a little bit. For me personally, if this is the exact lineup that I got, I want to have Devontae, Trey Tucker, And on that one side, then you mix and match a little bit of Michael Mayer, maybe a little bit of Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers thrown in there as well. I think that this can be an interesting lineup because I want Trey Tucker to be next to Devontae, but I also like when Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers are lined up next to each other. So here we go. Your confidence level in Luke Getsy. I want you to scale it from 1 to 10. He's our offensive coordinator, and I want to break down a lot of these personnel groupings. And, I see Rebel Montana says, I'm lost right now. And I think because it's a different language and not everybody understands when I say Raider fans, 12 personnel, I think Raider fans understand 12 personnel because we've been talking about it so much. But, it's good to know some of the other personnel groupings when you're out there. That way, if I talk about it on a show, you instantly know if you're not actually watching the stream. So I hope that you enjoyed today's show. It's a little bit more educational than what we usually do here on the Raiders Report. This will be the pinned comment down below, so please scroll on down while you're getting hit with that YouTube ad break and give me your confidence level on Luke Getsy. Scale it from 1 to 10. I'll be looking. All right, here we go. Number 7 in my confidence level. Again, these are ranked based on my confidence level and the Raiders being able to execute the proper play when this play is brought in. This is 1 running back, 4 wide, no tight ends. You can mix and match how you line up any one of these players on the line of scrimmage. But for the most part, this is what it can look like. You got a wide receiver on the left. If the Raiders end up going 1 wide on the left, 3 wide on the right, and then a running back on the left hip of the quarterback, I want that to look like Devontae, Dylan Laube, Brock Bowers, Trey Tucker, and Jacoby Myers. You can throw in Michael Gallup in there if you want to because it's going to happen from time to time. There's going to be players that need a breath, right? Like Jalen Guyton could get a run. Maybe DJ Turner gets a run. But when you see the personnel grouping in terms of the picture that is being shown, that's like me saying the game is on the line. We're going to trot out 10 personnel. This is the 10 personnel that I want to see. Let's go to number 6 here, 0-2 personnel. And when you look at a lot of these players, again, I'm not accounting for the quarterback because QB is always going to be on the field. And then your 5 offensive linemen, 11 players in total on the offensive side of the football. Maybe I should have clarified that. Let's now go to 2 personnel where it's 0 running backs, 3 wide, and 2 tight ends. This is a formation that I like more than 5 wide, and the only reason why that I say that is because you still have a little bit more flexibility with your 2 tight ends, with Michael Mayer, with somebody like Brock Bowers. But what's really interesting about this formation here for the Raiders is you can also use Harrison Bryant if need be. You can throw in and mix and match maybe a Michael Gallup, maybe a Trey Tucker, a bunch of different 2 personnel. For me personally, based off the picture that you just saw, I want Devontae and Trey and Brock Bowers on the left side, and then I want Michael Mayer and Jacoby Myers on the right side. That's just what I would do based on the talent. And a lot of the formations that you're going to see here, for me personally, I'm going to look at Trey Tucker, and I'm going to use him as a gadget guy. I like lining him up next to Devontae. That way I can move him all around. You can see the coverage, because if Devontae's got a one-on-one opportunity, that just makes everything else a lot easier for whoever ends up playing the quarterback position. Speaking of Tay, for all y'all that are watching this video live right now, we got Davante Adams jerseys on sale, and there's a Nike Vapor jersey, like the Color Rush ones, for $99. All you got to do is go to chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. We have hundreds, and I mean hundreds of jerseys available, whether you want a John Scheffler, I'm just kidding, a Max Crosby, there's Brock Bowers, there's Trevon Merrick, if you want like an old school jersey, a cheaper one, there are like a Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, some Derek Carrs out there. There's Bo Jackson jerseys available, though. They got big and tall, white, black jerseys, Color Rush. Bottom line, if you ever are thinking to yourself, I need a Raiders jersey, go to chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. All right, now the next personnel groupings that we're going to get into are the top 5, and predominantly the next 5 that you see, and just being honest, is probably what 90 to 85% of the plays that'll be run this season by the Raiders will probably be in these next 5 personnel groupings. So this is like really the important time to pay attention, if you will. 22 personnel. This is 2 running back, 2 wide, 1 tight end. This is going to be a sneaky personnel grouping that when the Raiders are in it, I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to give defensive coordinators nightmares because this is a personnel grouping that you're going to run when it's like 3rd and 5 or less, right? Like, you got to pick up a first down. You put out 22 personnel, it's going to really F people up. And why do I say that? This personnel grouping and then the next one, I think is one of the reasons why I'm so fired up about Brock Bowers and how the Raiders are going to use him, because you got one wide out there, your 2 tight ends, fullback and a running back. And I know a lot of y'all are going, well, Mitch, the Raiders don't even have a fullback right now, unless you're watching Madden, and for some reason, it's been Alexander Madison. But I'm telling y'all right now, one of the things that Georgia did was they used Brock Bowers as kind of like a role that you see the 49ers use with Kyle Juszczyk. Brock Bowers last season, 9% of the snaps would line up as this kind of like fullback style of player, and then he could be split out wide. Like, he can block if you want to have him block, but he's such a versatile player that I'm going to line him up there at fullback, and I'm going to say either A, like he's going to go out there and hit somebody, or B, he's going to go out there and run a route. And the confusion that personnel grouping is going to cause, I don't really think people understand how difficult that is for defensive coordinators to go out there and try to scheme for that personnel grouping. Let's go to number 4 here, and it's the 21 personnel. And very, very similar to the last one that you just saw. Typically, the 22 personnel, I would imagine, is more of a shorter formation where, you know, you got to pick up like 4th and 1, 3rd and 2, where you can probably run the football. 21 personnel, I would imagine, similar situation, but this is opening it up a little bit more for Bowers to just go out there, be more of an athlete, and just have more athletes on the field, where 21 personnel, you have more tight ends. Or 22 personnel, you have more tight ends. This one, you also want Jacoby Myers out there to be able to lay a block. So you're going to have Devontae on one side, Jacoby on the other. In there at fullback is going to end up being, again, Brock Bowers. At running back is going to be Zamir White. Like, I don't really anticipate that the Raiders end up running this player grouping as if, like, I don't really see them running this player grouping all that much unless they have Zamir White in the game. And, you know, you're still going to pound the rock here and there with Alexander Madison. Laubie's going to get his opportunities too. And, you know, for Devontae and Jacoby, to me personally, I like Devontae when he's just a little bit more behind the line of scrimmage. Jacoby's better when he gets pressed because he's a little bit more physical. Devontae can make guys miss. But due to the fact of Devontae and Jacoby being just such good receivers, they can do a lot of different things. Let's go to number 3 here. It's 13 personnel. And to me, this is one of the spots that Luke Getsy likes a lot. Last season, I believe, on the Chicago Bears, the Bears ran 13 personnel, the 3rd most out of all the personnel groupings that they did. This is 1 running back, 1 wide, 3 tight ends. And I know that a lot of concentration goes to Brock Bowers. A lot of concentration goes to Michael Mayer. But I do think one of the more underrated signings that the Raiders made was Harrison Bryant. And I'm telling y'all, he's going to get work. He's going to get used. But imagine if you're a DC and you got to figure out how to block this, because you're going, do I account for Devontae Adams, who's on an island? And if you're going to go one-on-one with Devontae, hey, you know what? That's a choice that you're going to make. But in 13 personnel, you have the ability to run with your power back in Zamir White. You also have the ability to throw it to any one of your tight ends that all 3 of those guys can block. And if you do end up double-teaming Devontae, that's a mismatch then, because that means it is our 10 against their 9. 13 personnel for the Raiders this season is really, really going to confuse a lot of guys, and that's a formation that I'd like to roll out there again. If it's like 3rd and 5 or less, or a 4th and, goal-to-go situation, red zone opportunities, 13 personnel, that one's going to be fun. Let's go to number 2 here. I'm going to go 11 personnel. 11 personnel is probably the most commonly used formation that you see in the NFL. I actually want to say that last season, Luke Getsy used 11 personnel. It was around 57% of the time. And some of y'all are like, well, why aren't we going to run a lot more 11? We're going to run a lot of 11 personnel. In fact, this is probably going to be the formation that the Raiders run the most, but it's not the one that I'm the most confident in. 1 running back, 3 wide, and then you got your tight end out there. The reason why I like this formation a lot, and I wanted to include the X, Y, and the Z, in this situation here for 11 personnel, your X receivers, Jacoby Myers, because, again, a little bit more physical. Devontae can beat guys with his quick footwork. but I'm going to put Brock Bowers in the slot. I'm going to let him cook there. That's one of the reasons why they drafted him where they did. He's not just going to play tight end. If this is the 11 personnel, Brock Bowers will be out there at slot. Now, sure, you're going to see times where maybe it's Gallup, and sure, there's going to be times where it's probably Trey Tucker as well, but predominantly, this is going to be the main offense that the Raiders run, and good luck trying to stop it because a lot of talent right there up on screen, which to me, then, the number one personnel package that I think that the Raiders are just going to have, that's going to be a nightmare, and it's also Luke Getsy's favorite package. Giggity. Like, if you want to go to a situation where I always say it's got to be your best play, where it's like, it's a 2-point conversion, it's a game-winning situation, 4th down here, big 3rd down, the Raiders are going to be able to use 12 personnel, I think, in just about any situation that they want in the football game with any running back that they want, and that's what's going to make 12 personnel so difficult for teams to defend. If you want to run with Samir White, hey, you can go with either of your tight ends. Hey, if you want to throw out Dylan Laube out there, get him in a wheel route, guess what? You can do it. And this is going to be the formation that just really eats people up. But just like the last formation, what I'd like to be able to do here is put Jacoby again on the left. I would back Brock Bowers up a little bit more because to me, Mayer's the better blocker right now, entering his 2nd year in the NFL. So you let him put his hand in the dirt. And then you put Devontae out there on the right side. 12 personnel, 11 personnel, and 13 personnel will be the top personnel groupings that the Raiders and Luke Getsy use this upcoming season. So let me know down below. I know that that's a lot of information. Don't get me wrong. I totally get it. And if you need to go back and look at it, please watch it. But one of the other reasons why I did this is because the show that probably is the most popular show that we do here on the Raiders Report is a watch party. And I know watch parties, not everybody's sitting at home watching the game. We got a lot of truck drivers that watch the show, a lot of people that they make trips. And when you're listening to me, I don't always want to have to say 1 to the left, 3 to the right. I want to be able to sit up here and go, hey, we're in 12 personnel right now. Michael Mayer's got his hand in the dirt. And that should be a trigger. You're like, all right, now I know exactly what the formation is. I did this to be a little bit more educational. I did this because it was a little bit different. I did it because it was asked by so many people that watch this show all the time. So in terms of confidence, what personnel grouping do you have the most confidence in for this Raiders team? Please let me know down below. One more time here, I'm going to show you the Vegas personnel packages. And again, there is more personnel groupings than even the ones that I showed you. I know it can be a little bit confusing. Hopefully that you enjoyed the show. And if you want to see more content like this, we're going to be able to provide it here. That's what this show is all about, especially in the months June, July, when it's a little bit slower around the Raiders Report. So to all y'all, John Scheffler, Noah Santana, Yoda Jenkins, David Zahn, Lord Cameron Abbott, I did this show for y'all. Y'all wanted it. We got it covered. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're a real one. If you're not already, let's get this thing going. What are you sipping on today, Chuggs? Because you know what? There's one guy that I am very afraid of, and he's got a question that I'm not going to lie to y'all, kind of scares the hell out of me. Lord Cameron Abbott! Bang! It's fun to stay at the LCA. What up, Cameron? How's the MVP this month going? Right now, Cameron, you are 6 behind Ed Robbins, but the way that we're doing it today, every bang counts as 2, so technically you are 3 bangs behind Ed Robbins. I think Trey Tucker is underrated and underused. If we use him correctly, it will be dynamite. I don't know if you saw the video that I did, LCA, of I believe Trey Tucker is like the secret weapon for the Raiders, and I do think he's underutilized, but when I say that, I'm not saying that that means I want him to have the ball in his hands. Like, if he gets his opportunities, great. And, if you think about target share, right? Target share in general. Do I want 10 targets to go to Trey Tucker, or do I want 10 targets to go to Davante Adams? I love Trey Tucker, but I want 10 targets to go to Davante Adams. The way that the Raiders need to start using Tucker a little bit more is he's got to be a decoy, because I do think he could be one of the better decoys in the NFL, where if you line up Davante on the left and you got Trey Tucker right next to him and you send him in motion, and even if that motion is all the way across the field and all the way back, what that does for a quarterback that's still learning a new offense, You figure out, are they going to go in man? Are they going to go in zone? Does Devontae have one-on-one? Is Brock Bowers getting a one-on-one opportunity? How's the linebackers shifting? Like, so many other things can go with that. So I totally agree with you that, yes, the Raiders need to use Trey Tucker more. If you want to get those questions on the show, use hashtag Raiders or Super Chat to do that. And then as soon as I get back, Cameron, I will do a beer bong for you, but I am about to pee my pants. And no, I'm not peeing my pants today. I was told I'm not allowed.
From who?
Not allowed to pee my pants.
From who?
People that write the checks. I know. I'll say this. I will try again.
I feel like there's a number where they would change their mind.
To be honest, the number's not going to happen in June or July, I don't think. Now, if we beat Steelers this month, honestly, I'd pee my pants there. But I'm just being honest, about 10,000 behind them. So, like, in the regular season.
So a 10K Venmo would do it.
If somebody sent a 10K Venmo, yeah, I'd pee my pants right here. I mean, you would pee your pants for a 10K Venmo. But, like, I do think during the regular season, after a big Raiders win, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. All right, let me go pee real quick. Give me 2 minutes.
Get those questions in using hashtag Raiders. We have a decent amount of questions in so far, but always need some more. So get those questions in using hashtag Raiders or Super Chat. If you Super Chat, ask a question because this is going to go out on a later date, so I can't put stuff up, which regardless, I love all your Super Chats. Appreciate it. But I can't put it on the mailbag if it has nothing to do with like the Raiders or anything. Like LCAs, I think that could be used in the mailbag. Let's see. Yeah, LCAs, because it has a question. But use those hashtag Raiders, get them in, and Mitch is gone, so you know what the deal is. OLV, graph in the chat. They not like us. They not like us. Everybody spam graph. The bald-headed beauty is in the chat with us. Get it going. Also, Chuggs, would you ever invite... Crumble, probably not. No Diddy. No Diddy on that one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, LCA. LCA, you crazy MFer. Oh. I can't even believe what's going on. Spam the LCAs in the chat. Spam the LCAs in the damn chat. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Zahn said, excuse me? That's like 6 boots, right? I wish I had LCA. Hey, LCA's a real one. LCA. It's fun to stay at the LCA. Zon. We got a couple crazy MFers in the chat. Brandon Jasper's in the chat as well. Bang, boys. I want this one. Let's go, Raider Nation. Mitch Chuggs. I watch all your... Hey, we're going to bang so hard when he gets back. We're going to bang so hard. Brandon Jasper, tuna clock, you say. Mitch, my favorite. A little tuna, which it's $20 because we only have tequila on deck for you today. But Mount Raider Moore, we'll make rules. $20 for Mitch shots going on today. But as always, we'll make some rules. And if you want to get in on our 50-50 raffle at the end of today's show, I think the pot's already up to $150. You can get in $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. OLV laughing his ass off. As always. Let's see. Oh, this is a good question for you. Confidence level in AOC? Let me know. 1 to 100, how would you scale it? 69 from Yoda, 80 from Khan, 80 from Ed, 70 from Gary Gonzalez. Can't Get Right says, I believe in AOC. I believe in AOC. 60 from Jordan, 70 from Serb, 80 from Billy Davis. Can't Get Right going full Terrell Owens on us. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Super chat coming in from Vinthrak. Someone tell LCA July 4th is next week. He's setting off the fireworks too early. Oh my goodness. And a reminder, every $5 super chat that comes in, any 5 or above, you're automatically entered in for a chance to win a boot we're going to raffle off at the end of today's show as well.
Sorry, guys. I just got back. While I was peeing, and they can confirm, I joined one of the Mount Raidermore calls. So while I was peeing, Zahn and Tuna and I, we were chopping it up. So that's what took me a little bit longer.
That's what they all say.
What? It's the truth, bro.
That's what they all say.
What does that mean?
That's what they all say. You know what else the rest of them say?
Holy shit.
It's fun to stay at the LCA. Bang!
Holy shit!
Bang, boys! I want this one. Talking about the bang race leader. So that's 6 more.
Yeah, he's tied now with Ed. Ed and Lord Cameron Abbott are tied. Also, LCA, I want you to know, if you bang one more time, I got to go get the gong. You're hitting the gong, but also you get to sponsor a show next week. So, you'll see in our next segment that we do here, it's a mailbag. It's going to be presented by LA Crash Dog. You'll kind of see what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying, if there's something near and dear to your heart, we can do it on today's show.
Any charity, any event, any
it could be
business.
It could be like I was saying, like your kid's flag football team won its championship. Well, send me a picture of the kids' team and let's get them on the show. I don't know. It can literally be it can't just about anything.
Your niece is selling Girl Scout cookies. You're trying to get her more sales in the Girl Scout cookie game. We can promote it.
Send the link.
We'll have we'll have people around the country buying damn Samoas.
Bro, I'll tell you what. Right now, a Samoa cookie sounds gas. I just got a picture request on IG.
A picture request?
That's from Guillermo. He's watching our show. I just shared it on my IG story. He said, "Thank you. Watch the show all the time." Guillermo, what's up, brother?
Noah Santana, what's our record of AOC has 3.2K passing yards and 6 turnovers, 27-24.
So you're saying 3,200 passing yards and just 6 turnovers in general. We don't know how many touchdowns. If Aiden has 3,200 and only 6, dude, for 17 games, man, oh man.
Jeff,
I'm going to say 9 wins.
Jeff, unfortunately, you cannot do that, but you can promote your Only Dans.
Yo, that's funny as hell. Your Only Dans?
But Noah, we'll actually answer this more coming up next because we're about to get in to our mailbag. Hashtag Raiders to get in.
All right.
Before that, though.
I owe this one, and I'm going to crack open a fresh one. I'm not going to lie. That boot that I did made me bloated. It really did.
It bloated you?
Very, very bloated human being. Oh, wait a minute.
We actually owe a little arm wrestling competition.
We do. Dude, we owe a few competitions. So, the next competition coming up between Chuggs and I, arm wrestling match. Right arm. right arm wrestling match. And then after that, we're going to get into our mailbag coming up here on today's show. If we get bogged down with a little of these challenges and you guys like them, we can do them again next Friday. Is that, because I don't want to just do, if we just do all these straight challenges, you know, it's going to, maybe you care, maybe you don't.
Right now, I'm actually now winning our live poll of who wins an arm wrestling match, 51-49. Should be interesting.
Well, I was leading, and I just think the amount of liquid that's been consumed is against me now. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Jeremy and I, right arm wrestling match. If this gets to the left arm wrestling match, we're going to have an issue. Do you have your pad? Chuggs has got his pad. I got my pad too, ready to go. I got it as well. Is there anybody out there? Can you go grab the gong? If you get a sec. Or, wait a minute, we have production. Oh, man. Cameron Abbott. Cameron, you know what? I got to go get you something, man. Lord Cameron Abbott, just so all y'all know, is now the June Bang leader. Wild, wild, wild. Mario said, slap contest gotta be next. Never in a million years would I do that. Never in a million years. Though, we still got to do Jello wrestling. Like, that absolutely needs to happen. Oh, Noah Santana, it's a shot. You're not wrong, Noah. See, Noah, you guys got to keep me accountable. Got to keep me accountable. As long as it hits the lips, it's a shot. As long as it hits the lips, it's a shot. All right, man. Tortilla slaps would be interesting. What about sock'em boppers? Remember sock'em boppers? You guys remember sock'em boppers? You know who definitely remembers sock'em boppers? Lord Cameron Abbott. It's fun to stay at the LCA. Come on, Lord Cameron Abbott. Let's go, man. Dude, I'm telling you what, man. There's going to be an opportunity where we're all going to, like, there's going to be a day and Cameron's going to see me in Vegas or maybe in North Carolina this year. Yeah, we'll tell you about that next week. But Vegas this year, he's going to be like, yo, it's Lord Cameron Abbott. When that happens, we're going to ball, dude. We're going to have ourselves a hell of a weekend. If anybody lives in North Carolina, really good chance you're going to meet Chuggs and I this year. All right, so we got a right arm wrestling match. You got your pad? Giggity? What is that?
Little jacket that I have here.
If only we had more mouse pads. All right. Does this look good? Yeah, it's up on screen. I think we're good. All right, so I don't know what Reed's doing. What do we do with this hand? Do we put it up? What do you do with this hand?
I think just underneath.
Right. Where? Right here? If you hold the table, then that's like more leverage. That's lame.
All right, ready?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. He's got me. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, come on. I'm going to pull a hammy. Oh, but you know what? Chuggs uses his left hand to his credit. Chuggs uses his left hand to his credit. He does use his left hand. I will say, I was in the middle of the table. You were in the corner. I would like to know. We'd have to get like an actual thing. Here you go. L'chaim. L'chaim to you. Billy, I appreciate that. Alex and I have been dating for 4.5 years. So my right hand, really good. I got a strong right hand. Like, you're going to feel my handshake and you're going to be like, that guy's been dating somebody for 4.5 years. There's some people out there like, dude, 30 plus years, man. If you try to arm wrestle John Scheffler, you're not winning. No chance in hell. You try to wrestle Patrick B., you can tell he's been married for...
Aggressive Master Raider?
Oh, dude. No chance. Aggressive Master Raider, if you've ever seen that Family Guy episode of Quagmire when he comes out after just finding porn for the first time, that's Aggressive Master Raider. Or like Rick and Morty, the one arm, or SpongeBob, the one arm. Yeah.
Oh.
Who here is married? How many years have y'all been married? Let me know down below.
1.
Because those are the people that I'm never arm wrestling.
Joey?
He's young, though. He's a young guy.
I think Joey got married at 18.
I think he came out the womb with a ring on. Coming up here on today's show, we got a mailbag, and we still have a Madden sim to get to. After this next episode, Jeremy and I have another battle. The next battle Jeremy and I have to do, craggy games.
Oh.
Right hand only. Dude, I don't know. Right hand only craggy games. What's bad is, I will admit, the next one is, it would be really funny. Then we go to everything that we've been doing, left arm. Not disaster. All right, y'all. If you want to get those questions or comments on the show, hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat to skip the line. Hopefully, y'all are having an amazing time. Rick Raider, 25 years, never going to arm wrestle you. Never. Yoda Jenkins, I don't even know what that means. Raider Ribs, 15 years. Jason Goot, 10. So for any of y'all, in case you were wondering, I was talking about a Raider fan yesterday who had a parrot, Mr. Madden, and he's got a bunny rabbit named Woodson. That's Goots right there, Jason Gutierrez. That's his nickname.
Goots.
Goots.
Goots and Buddy.
Boots, Goots, and Buddy. Mitch, check Raider More chat from David Zahn. Zahn, give me a minute. If Ron's in there, tell him to join the party. Oh boy. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down. Though, if we did it, I would want to just trust me. But I agree. Trust me, but I agree. Just let me cook today's on. You just got to remind me maybe once or twice. All right, coming up today, mailbag time. Mailbag time. Hashtag Raiders or super chat to have your questions featured on today's show. Chuggs, you ready? Actually, let me get into the proper spot in my script here. That way I don't screw this up for Lord Cameron Abbott and also our guy, LA Crash Dog. All right, let's get this thing going here on the Raiders Report. Raider Nation, what's going on? It's mailbag time. I'm Mitchell Renz, host of the show that you're watching right now. Shout out to Mount Raider Moore and the Silver and Black Hills. They wanted more mailbags. And you know what? This is a YouTube channel built on the backs of Raider Nation. We started at 0 subs just like a lot of other channels out there. And what y'all want, we like to try to deliver. So speaking of that, one of our OG watchers, one of the best freaking people that tune into the show, somebody that I talk to on a weekly basis, LA Crash Dog, I wanted to start bringing more attention to things that are important to y'all's life. We've been able to create something really, really beautiful here, an awesome platform that I think that we can reach a lot of people that, quite frankly, maybe some other people can't quite reach. So LA Crash Dog said, Mitch, I want you to bring more attention to Save a Warrior because we lose 22 veterans to suicide every single day. And if anybody wants to help donate, all you got to do is go to savewarrior.org/donate. That link's going to be available to y'all down in the comments and in the description of today's show. And if you do, tell them Father Tom, that's his words, not mine, Father Tom sent you. saveawarrior.org/donate. I also have a really cool message from LA Crash Talk coming up here in just a little bit. So all these questions are from June 28th. First one, rolling in here from Noah Santana. What's our record if AOC has 3,200 passing yards and 6 turnovers? If this ends up happening, I'm still probably going to say somewhere around 9 to 8 wins because if your starting quarterback plays all 17 games and you're only able to go 3,200 passing yards, you're probably not moving the ball very effectively. Now, maybe Zamir White has 2,000 rushing yards, but just based off of what I think, this is really good because this is the fact that he's not turning over the football. You're really leaning on that defense. I'm just probably going to say 8 or 9 wins. What up, LCA? How's the MVP this month going? Right now, Lord Cameron Abbott, you're in first place. And I agree. I also think Trey Tucker is underused and underutilized. When I was live on the show explaining this, I was saying, if you got 10 targets, and I want all 10 targets between Devontae Adams and Trey Tucker, no disrespect to Trey Tucker, I want those targets to go to Devontae. Like, there's going to be opportunities for Tucker to make plays, whether that's special teams, wide receiver, maybe on a jet sweep. But what his most important asset to this team, and I did a video why I think he's the secret weapon, please go check it out on the channel. But one of the things that I was talking about is you use him as a decoy. It helps your young quarterbacks be able to figure out what defense they're running. It also helps you maybe figure out, does Devontae Adams have a one-on-one opportunity? Just win, baby. Trey Tucker is going to be a player that doesn't always light up the stat sheet, but will add to the box score. What up, Jake? Not sure you saw the Browns-Jets-Raiders trade from Bleacher Report. This is the one you were talking about. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Chuggs, I don't know if you can find the trade. I don't remember it exactly. If you could build it. Does anybody else have it built?
Our Browns channel used it. Let me go get it from them.
All right. So we started doing this show, and we would talk about crazy trade ideas. And the other day, Chuggs was like, dude, you got to talk about this trade that Bleacher Report put out. And I was like, honestly, I think it's too crazy to even talk about. But you know what? Let's freaking do it. So the trade was this. Raiders receive a first-round pick from the Jets and Amari Cooper. The Jets get Devontae Adams, Jesus Christ. And then the Browns receive Tyron Smith, so offensive tackle from the Jets, who used to be a Cowboy, and then a third-round pick from the New York Jets. I mean, let's just say this. Whoever made this trade was tuned into Raiders Friday Happy Hour. You're telling me I'm going to trade away Devontae to get Amari Cooper back? A receiver that Amari didn't even want to be on this team. Cooper is a very, very talented receiver, but he literally said he didn't want to be with Oakland anymore. And I get it, we're in Las Vegas now, but I'm not going to trade for a player that, quite frankly, gave up on this organization. I mean, he did. Let him stay in Cleveland. Devontae has said 100 times that he doesn't want to get traded. Oh, man, this one kind of fired me up. Somebody take a screenshot of this trade. Somebody put it on social media because somebody's going to be like, Mitch is making wild trades again. I can already guarantee the comments. This one, though, that's going to go viral. All right, Chuggs, I like this one. Who's going to have more receiving yards in 2024? I'm not even going to ask you about that trade. That's ludicrous. Is he about to show up like in that commercial? Type DA for Devontae Adams or type AC for Amari Cooper. Who do you think has more receiving yards in 2024? I know most people are going to type DA because of this channel, but Cooper did have more receiving yards last season. Just something to think about. Let's go to the next question coming up here on the show from Guillermo. What is the chance to get into the playoffs? I would say right now the chance for the Raiders to get into the playoffs, I'd put at 40%. And it's not because I don't believe in the Raiders. I know that this is a defense that is a Super Bowl caliber defense. I do believe in the skill possession players that we have. However, quarterback does scare me a little bit. New offensive coordinator Luke Getsy does scare me a little bit. On top of that, the amount of just unbelievable teams that there is in the AFC. If the Raiders were in the NFC, I'd probably flip that and say 60%. But just because I'm a believer that you got to win probably 10 games this year to make it even for a chance to get in the playoffs. Like, you could win 10 games and not make it in. So for the Raiders, I believe in them. Their schedule's not very easy, but I still think they're going to win 9 to 10 games this upcoming season. What up, Cone? Do you think that Max Crosby and Christian are going to be the best duo in the NFL next year? I do. I have said it on social media. I think I've even made a few videos about it. But, like, to me, Max Crosby is the best defensive player in the National Football League. Like, I truly believe it. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that one. I was just talking to Max today about it, and he was like, bro, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I forget what he said exactly. I told you earlier. He's going to prove the haters wrong, and he's going to let the NFL world know who he is. But Wilkins also is another player that might not always add to your stat sheet. He did have 9.5 sacks last season, but he's just going to be a player that's going to help everybody else around him, including Max Crosby. So, if you're just somebody that's going to just hunt down how many sacks that these players have and not watch the game, they might not be the best duo in the league. But the havoc of double team at Christian Wilkins, what that's going to do for Tyree Wilson, Adam Butler, John Jenkins, Max Crosby, Malcolm Koonce, good luck, man. Good luck. If you want to get content that's from the window to the wall, hit that subscribe button right here, because I promise you this, you're not going to see any swip dropping down these because we're cut off from right here. You will get Raiders videos, though, every single day. If I even got a half a chuckle, I want you to hit that subscribe button. And if you don't like the show after a week, you can hit that unsubscribe button. I do want to show some love, though, to the Noti gang. These are people that hit that notification bell when they subscribe and try to take pride in being one of the very first people to comment. This is a true story. The reason why I show love to the Noti gang is because when I push out a video on YouTube, these are the people that I see basically every single day. These are the faces I learn. These are the names that I learn. Also, a lot of the people that send in the crazy super chats, but it's also the Noti gang. So if you want me to literally learn your name and recognize it, all I ask is that you get a picture, because you can see me. I like to see you too. So Jaime, Raider, Sucker, Carl, Ron, y'all have probably seen these guys a lot. Why? They're a part of the Noti gang. Let's go to Frankie. Do you think Aiden will have more than 15 touchdowns? If he starts, he better. If he's our starting quarterback for all 17 games and he throws 15 touchdowns, we win 5 games this season, right? If Aiden ends the season with 15 touchdowns, I'm saying either A, he got injured, B, he was a starter, got pulled halfway through the season, or C, Gardner started, they pulled him, and they put in Aiden O'Connell. What up, Mario? Running the pistol offense, thoughts? I like it. I think the pistol can make some sense here for the Raiders, the way that they're going to be able to operate their offense, just because of Aiden and Gardner, and it's kind of an easy way, I think, for teams to do play action pass with maybe a less athletic quarterback, just because of that distance that you're able to save, and you still kind of get that play action feel. But this is going to be a team that I do anticipate uses pistol. And also the Bears used it last season with Justin, which, typically you see maybe more of an athletic quarterback, but yeah, I think they will. What up, Raider Prime? What's up, brother? That's fresh flowing hair right there. Alex wants me to grow out my hair. I just don't know how the hell I'm going to be able to do it. Will all Raiders quarterback play in the preseason games? I say yes. And if the Raiders don't trot out every single quarterback that they have in a preseason game, shame on you. And the only way that you don't trot out every single quarterback you have on your roster is if you go, hey, Anthony Brown, Carter Bradley, I want to see another quarterback duo, because if you got week 1 against the Vikings, preseason week 1, which, again, we'll be live for every preseason game. And Aiden's, clearly better and Gardner sucked, right? And then you go to the next week against the Cowboys, and it's, vice versa, where Gardner goes out there and balls, Aiden O'Connell's bad. For me personally, and again, no disrespect to Carter Bradley, no disrespect to Anthony Brown, if the Raiders wanted to give every single quarter to those guys and see how they handle that competition, I wouldn't be upset about it. But, I do anticipate all 4 quarterbacks to play in preseason. Now, today's show, again, is presented by LA Crash Dog, and I'm just going to be honest. Crash Dog sent me a message, and I want you to hear from Crash Dog himself why you should help out the Save a Warrior project, because, again, man, we lose 22 veterans to suicide every day, so these words are literally word for word what Crash Dog sent to me. I want to bring attention to Save a Warrior. LA Crash Dog is an ambassador for Save a Warrior, where we help military veterans and first responders struggling with PTSD and suicide. Save a Warrior doesn't charge them anything to attend, so that means Save a Warrior relies solely on donations to get the veterans and first responders through the program. And they are not a big organization like Wounded Warrior, so they need all the help that we can give. Although they are not as big, they are having much more success with a 99.5% success rate since 2012. However, we lose 22 veterans to suicide every day, so the need is urgent. So I'm asking Raider Nation to give whatever you can to Save a Warrior at saveawarrior.org/donate. That link is available to y'all down in the comments and down in the description of today's show. The picture that you're about to see is LA Crash Dog himself. Now, he didn't send me this one. I tracked it down and I found it. So, Gunny, I hope you're okay with that. But this is what I was saying at the top of the show. I want to do more shit like this. And I want to be able to create a positive message where, we do a lot of crazy shenanigans on the show. There's no doubt about it. But we do that because Chuggs and I feel comfortable enough with y'all that we're family. And you know what? Gunny here, he's family. Raider Nation, this is a family. That's what this YouTube show is about. And I don't even like to call it a YouTube show. I mean, when you start at 0 subs and you grow and you guys literally see my life change, Chuggs' life change. Like, y'all been through me being single, finding this new job, doing a show in a tuxedo, to finding my future wife, to getting my dog. You guys are going to see my kids. Like, that's what this show is going to turn into. And the fact that Gunny wants to bring light to this, help him out. We're going to help him out as well here at the Raiders Report. So if you want to donate and if you want to get on a future show, please, please, please tune into our live shows. Gunny, I love you. Hopefully you guys help out Save a Warrior. Again, go to saveawarrior.org/donate and tell them Father Tom sent you. Let's go to Michael. What's up, Michael? What is the best case scenario for the Raiders this season? Rich Eisen had a good one. I'll tell you this. I know a lot of people from the nation like Rich Eisen. I'm very split on his takes for Raider fandom because I feel like he's either like really negative or like very, very positive. It's kind of hard to fit him in the middle. I would say best case scenario for the Raiders this upcoming season is Aiden O'Connell takes a step that like Demokes thinks that he's going to take. I'm not saying MVP, though. If he does win MVP, Demokes, you and I, we're going out. Chuggs is giving me $5K. But like, you need Aiden to take a step forward that I know there's a lot of AOC lovers out there. But if Aiden can be a top 12 quarterback, and I'm not even saying like 10, 11, 12, if he can play to like the style or level of a guy like a Kirk Cousins, to a level of honestly, like a guy like Derek Carr in the 2021 season where he had 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. If he does that, this team's winning 12 games this season. That's how good they are. The quarterback play is really the only thing. Running back room, but with the defense, the team that they have, they'd be able to get by. So, Demokes, I'm looking at you, brother. Let's go to 94 Larry. Who's makes a bigger impact for us? Alexander Madison or Laube? I was trying to figure out what that picture was. I actually thought it was Coop naked, and then I realized it was a frog. I'm going to say the bigger impact for us this season, the accuracy on that. The feet, though, are the wrong way. Are they? No, yeah, you're right. I'm going to go Dylan Laube. And to me, Laube's going to be a player that I think makes a bigger impact in the receiving game. Madison is going to end up probably with more rushing yards at the end of the year. But it's also that extra boost of special teams play. If you guys haven't seen the interview with Laube and Graff on his show, please go check it out. It's pretty good. But you can see how excited he is even about talking about playing special teams, punt return, kick return. Madison, though, is going to have a good role as the third down back in terms of just pass blocking situations. You know what, though? I want to ask the nation, who's going to have a bigger impact this upcoming season? Please let me know down below what you guys are thinking. Type 22 for Alexander Madison, or I want you to type 23 for Dylan Laube. Let's go to Gary Gonzalez. Any concern with Antonio Pierce bankruptcy news? No, I don't have a concern with it. And I've had a lot of people ask me about this question. Quite frankly, my biggest concern is this. If Alex and I were dealing with a financial situation, it would be taxing on my mind because it's something else that I'm thinking about. That's all I'm worried about. I'm worried about Antonio Pierce and his wife being able to make it through a really difficult situation in the first year that he's their head coach. Besides that, no, I'm going to let them handle their own thing. I think AP is going to be okay. Let's go to Gilbert Moreno, who is the third-string quarterback, and is he good? Well, right now it's between Anthony Brown and Carter Bradley, and depending on who you talk to, I do think that this battle is very much so up in the air, where I've heard that Bradley looks like he's a lot more advanced than just being a rookie UDFA quarterback. Again, his dad's Gus Bradley, so he's been in the NFL world for a little while. And that he's like more of a closer fit to the offense that they run with Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell, where Anthony Brown, he's by far the most athletic quarterback that the Raiders have, and they like to be able to use him in certain different situations. But the third-string quarterback, if you got to go to the third string, again, that's either injuries or the two guys ahead of you were really, really bad. What's up, Les? Hey, Mitch, do you think that any of the Raiders rookies will be Rookie of the Year, and if so, who and why? I would love to say yes to this question, but the answer is no, and it's no because we didn't draft a quarterback. Like, that's the answer. It's going to be either Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, any of the rookie quarterbacks. Defensive Rookie of the Year? I mean, I would love to say yes to that one as well, but to me, your best chance of winning Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Raiders is Brock Bowers. That ain't going to happen. I might even say it'd be interesting odds on Dylan Laube and Brock Bowers, just because Laube to me would be the better bet if he were to go for like 1,000 total yards. Even then, though, like, it's not going to happen because of the other quarterbacks that were drafted and the name value that they're going to have. I do think that there's going to be some people out there, if you want to throw a bet, if you want like a crazy bet to make, I would put more money on Laube than Bowers just because of the odds and because of the running back situation and maybe special team situation. Let's go to B Aggressive, B-E Aggressive. Thoughts on Bronny getting drafted by the Laker? Is the Laker LeBron? You're not wrong. I'll say this, man. I know that nepotism was trending yesterday, but let's also be adults and let's call a spade a spade. It was nepotism. Bronny's not good enough to make it into the NBA. I don't think that upsets anybody. From the Laker fans that I've talked to about this, they're kind of upset about it because, Kobe to them is always number one. And, I don't know if Kobe would have ever done that to his son, if that situation would have ever happened. Obviously, you never know. But then also the other side of it is nepotism's always in sports, y'all. Like, you think about a lot of the coaches that are in the NFL.
The Raiders owner.
Like, nepotism is in sports. So I don't like the side where it's like people are acting like this has never happened before. And, Chuggs and I were even talking about it yesterday where it was like, oh, because, LeBron's a billionaire, people don't feel bad for Bronny. I mean, it's going to be a tough situation for Bronny. But also it's like, it's Mark Davis. Nepotism is in sports. It happens all the time. I think it's being grossly overblown. But then again, like, let's call a spade a spade. Me saying that it's nepotism, that's not a bad thing. It's just simply the truth. Aggressive Macerator. Never arm wrestling this guy. I know we have one of the worst quarterback rooms in the NFL, but do you put 31 other starters ahead of either Minshew or AOC? The only team that I'll say no to this is the Denver Broncos. Like, they don't have a quarterback on that roster that I think is better than any of the quarterbacks that we have on our roster. I don't think Bo Nix is better. I don't think Jarrett Stidham's better. I don't think Zach Wilson's better. Like, I would rather have Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew over those QBs. But outside of the Denver Broncos, in all honesty, my answer is yes. I would rather have any other starting quarterback situation. And that it sucks, but that's the God-honest truth, man. Let's go to Isaac Hernandez. We lose too many service members. Thanks for help spreading the message. LFG, Raider Nation for Life, Semper Fi. Isaac, you're an OG watcher of this show, and we got a lot of people. Like Nico Laz watches this show a lot. Shout out to Killer Cruisin'. Like Hellcat Q is another name that comes to my mind. When you do as many shows that we do up here, and especially like the weird shows, like Thursday Night Football, Friday Happy Hour in June, you get to know people like on a little bit more of a deeper level, and that's really, really cool. Who? I said Nico. You just get to know people on another level, and again, like if there's a way where we can help just spread a message, and I want y'all to know, like we here at the Raider Sport, Gunny, we're going to help you out as well. We're going to make a donation, but like I want, if you watch today's show, and if you're watching today's live show and you're like, Mitch, I want to be able to sponsor, I want to be able to donate, I want to be able to do something like this so I can give out a message, let me know, man. Like, I legitimately wanted to do today's show based on let's help out Gunny, let's help out the nation, but let's also save a warrior. It is an actual problem. It blows my mind the amount of people that I know that know people where they're not taken care of. If you protect this country, as far as I'm concerned, I got a roof for you. So again, shout out to Jeremy Chuggs for being able to hit all the P's and Q's here. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to Gunny. If you made it this far in today's mailbag, I mean this, I want you to spam Gunny down below. You can spam LA for a shout out. You could spam Crash Dog. You could spam USA, because I think today with 4th of July right around the corner, Gunny doing a great thing. Shout out to the nation, as always, for pulling up here on the Raiders Report. All right, y'all, if you want to shout out, let's go. Let's hear it for LA Crash Dog. Let's hear it for LA Crash Dog. Can I get some LAs down below?
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Like, I'm not going to lie, and this is maybe a thing, like, it's weird to say. I've lived in another country for 1 year. It was only 1 year, right? But, like, how proud I was to be in America, which I lived in Germany, which is still a very well-run country. But, like, you don't realize how great of a country you live in until, like, you meet some people where you're like, wow, you heard some wild stories. Wild stories. Like, I took 20 hours a week of Volkshochschule is what it was called. 20 hours a week of German class. And I met a kid who him and his family fled from Syria. And he would, like, tell stories in class. I'm not kidding you right now. Like, he's somebody where, like, now, like, knowing, like, what I do here, you put a mic up to him, and the stories he would tell, you're like, that's just the craziest thing I've ever heard. We live in a great country, man. LA, I can see Raider Nando, Raider Rudy, what up, Jay Cone, Yoda, all rocking with us today. Keep those LA Crash Dogs flowing. Chuggs, we got a challenge coming up here. It's a little Craggy Games challenge. So again, y'all.
What'd you call
it? Craggy Games. Craggy Games challenge coming up here on the show. And, throughout the remainder of today's show, if you still want to get those questions, comments in, hashtag Raiders or Super Chat, more than happy to share it.
Do have a quick Super Chat. Did we read Rustin Long's?
I don't know.
No, we did not.
Did we? I don't
Rustin.
know. What's up, Rustin? Thanks to everyone in the nation who supports the troops and vets. Semper Fi, Gunny from the Army. Thanks, nation, and to Chat Sports. Rustin, cheers to you, man. You in as well for a chance to win a boot today. Anthony Green. Did I tell you I got to meet Anthony Green the other day?
No.
And he was on our Zoom call. That was last week. Got to meet Mr. Green. Good guy. Though, he told me a story. I'm not going to share the story, Green, but you're watching at home right now, and to the other people that were in that Zoom call, it's a wild story. It's a dating story. Wild.
Crazier than the one that we heard in Vegas from...
No. That's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. I mean, it's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. Cheers to all y'all. You're going to get mad at me. I got to pee again.
All good. Oh, yeah, I did miss your Super Chat, Rebel.
Unfortunately, Rebs, that's not up to Chuggs and I. I've talked to my bosses, and I just don't think it's going to be something that we do. That's not up to me. I'll talk to my bosses about it, though. We've thought about doing channel memberships for a while. It's just we also like the idea of being able to keep the show for free, and that's just what it is. I know that memberships can go to different things, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, I got to go pee.
All right. The most important player for the Raiders to beat Denver today is... Finish the sentence. Let me know what player needs to ball out today for the Raiders to keep the streak alive. Raiders, Broncos, Week 12, Madden Sim, live on Friday, midday football here at Chat Sports. Max Crosby, AOC, Gardner Minshew, Uncle Rico, Aiden O'Connell, Christian Wilkins, all names I see flowing in the chat right now. Mad Max, Jack Lauderay, all names that I see rolling in the chat right now. Tyree Wilson. The Madden AI got to stop nerfing our... Hey, Yoda, the defense was great against Miami. I thought the defense looked fantastic up against the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. I thought they looked great. Jeff Cooperstein, how are we doing? I'm doing great. Friday, prime time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, football. Raiders, Broncos, week 12. Bo Nix trying to end the streak. Can they do it? Jack Jones or whoever the CB3 is, AOC, Max, the CB duo, Sir Smokes a lot. All names up there. Brock Bowers. Another name that I see. And you saw the turnover chain earlier. Will the Raiders get a turnover today? Yes or no? Let me know down below. I want to break out the turnover belt once again. Need the Raiders to get a pick or a fumble or something. I love the turnover belt. Need to see it. Need to see it. You want to take down the jacket and stuff and put Craggy up there for us? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thumbs wide open. Yep. Will the Raiders get a turnover today, Mitch? What do you say? Mitch says absolutely. Green smoke like spinach. You can't get right. Don't know what that means, but green smoke like spinach.
That's funny. Is Crash Dog here yet?
He's gonna super chat in 30 minutes and say, "I'm up."
I'm up. I just
What did I
woke
miss?
up. Yeah, I mean, he's probably about to wake up here in a little bit. Probably about to wake up here in a little bit.
Let's get into this Craggy so then we can get into the Madden Sim and get a little crazy. Here we go.
I'm down to get down. All right, so if you don't know what Craggy Games is, it's a game that, it's not even last year. It was the year before that. Not a sponsor, but it's a game so you can see the hooks up on screen, and then there is like the middle peg in the middle. The objective is to get the peg to the other side of the board. So if Chuggs makes his hook, he pushes it to the other side. If I make my hook, I push it to that side. First person to get it onto the other side wins. We will do this as a best out of 3. Or just winner take all. All right, winner take all. I'm in.
I was going to say, so let's go depending on, if the first game is very quick,
Okay,
we can go best out of 3.
unless I win. So here's what we'll do. I'm just kidding. We'll do this, and then I see Ed Robbins. How much is the race, Mitch? $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. I've seen a few other people get in, but based off right now, the latest time I've checked, winner would get $140. Winner gets 140 doll hairs.
Sam.
What?
Are you Broncos Day? You trying to get in the race? You trying to get in the 50-50 race? It's Broncos Day.
Oh, he's allergic to horses. Imagine rooting for a team that you're allergic to. That's like Marshall being allergic to Giants or Seeps being allergic to Vikings.
Sam, one of the
or
executive
Allie being allergic to a Celtic. I mean, imagine.
Sam, one of the executive producers here at Chat Sports, producer extravaganza.
Are you allergic to Sooners?
We have Raiders Broncos sim today. Sam, also the local degenerate bettor here at Chat Sports. I want to know. Sam was before your time, though.
Smitty's just a degenerate.
Yeah. I wanted to know, put money where your mouth is, would you get in the 50-50 raffle today?
Sam wants in. All right. Sam's
Winner gets 20 to win 140 right now.
right now. Hey, I'm just saying.
So does 140.
140 goes even longer. You ready?
I just had to check Sam with it.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do this well. Ooh. All right, we'll keep it there. Oh, wow. That's just way too much, man. All right. Oh, dude, I missed it. I don't got it. F it. I'll take a shot. That was disastrous.
You want a 2 out of 3?
All right, yeah. I need another run. Touch the tips. I think the problem is I'm too effed up. I'm a little too drunk to taste this chicken right now. I'll tell you what, I might not make one. This is the worst I've ever played this game. Yep, we're done here. We're done here. We're done here. That was bad. You guys saw it. That was bad. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
Hey,
I'm embarrassed.
what can I say? What can I say?
I think Jeremy needs to catch up. Or Mustard. Either one's fine. Either one's totally fine. I do need my mouse pad back, though, because it's a disaster over here right now. Oh, man. Punisher, so much for that game. You're not wrong. That was bad. Though, the next battle that Chuggs and I have is elite. The next battle is an elite one. I will say this. We are 100 away from our next battle. Exactly 100 away. It's pretty elite battle. I'm not going to lie. I think there are a lot of people who are going to laugh to it. What's up, Anthony? If we win the division with AOC, would y'all say he's elite? No. Unless he earns the right of him being elite. Like, if the Raiders' defense is amazing and Aiden's not good, I'm not going to call him elite, even if just because the Raiders win. Like, if Aiden's elite and the Raiders finish last in the AFC West, I'll call him elite. I'm not going to judge the quarterback wins and losses on whether or not Aiden O'Connell's elite. It's got to be Aiden's play and Aiden's play only.
If he has 17 touchdowns and 11 interceptions and the Raiders somehow go 11-6, he's not elite.
Yeah, I agree.
And if that happens, I'm guessing Zamir went off for 2,000 yards.
I mean, you're right. Or the defense is the greatest defense that's ever been created. Like,
Noah, Mitch did as good in that battle as AOC and Madden. Facts.
Noah, you're not wrong,
Speaking of that,
you're not wrong,
One
Noah.
last reminder before we get in to our Madden stream. If you want to join the 50-50 raffle at the end of today's show, $20 Venmo to enter. Winner right now would get $140. And hey, you can beat a Broncos fan. Don't let the Broncos fan, Sam, win our 50-50 raffle. We got to get more people in there so his odds go down.
Well, I will say this. We do have a few more people in now. We got, the last name that I see is LCA. And then I got my guy Husker in there, and Sam is in. So right now, $20 Venmo to win, $180.
F-Sam, 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 F-Sam. F-Sam, 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 F-Sam. The real ones know.
Only the real ones get it. Coming up here on today's show, got a Madden sim to get to. Ed Robbins, Isaac Hernandez, Punisher, Noah Santana, Jake Serb, all real ones down in the chat. If you know, then you know, man. If you know, then you know.
All right, here we go. Week 12, Madden Sim, coming right at you.
Raiders, Broncos, Week 12, Madden Simulation, and let's keep this streak alive. I want you guys to comment what you were doing back in 2019, because in case you didn't know, the last time that the Denver Broncos beat the last time that the Denver Broncos beat the Raiders, never beat us in Las Vegas, was back in December 29th, 2019. So let me know down below what you were doing on December 2019, because for the Madden's sake, this is a really big game for the Las Vegas Raiders. 6-4 on the season. The Denver Donkeys are 3-8 on the year. Their year's basically done at this point. I wonder if Sean Payton even still has a job. For the Silver and Black, though, this is a really, really big game, because your next stretch of games here, you got the Chiefs next week. 6-6. Maybe you're going to get that dub as well. But then week 14, week 15, week 16, 17, a little bit of an easier stretch there of games as the playoffs keep coming. We will have playoff predictions. We will have playoff picture as well while we do these shows, probably in the next few weeks or so. But this is a monumental game. We go live for every single one of our Madden Sims. So if you watch this show and you're like, hey, how can I join one in the future? You saw the dates back there on that last picture. Also, as the season is actually going on, I can't wait for the amount of people that look at in Week 12, which literally is wild to even think about. They're going to watch this game. Gardner Minshew I think it's Bo Nix at starting quarterback for the Broncos. Chuggs is giving me the nod here. So, going to be an epic battle. Maybe it's Aiden. Maybe it's Jarrett Stidham for the Broncos. I don't know. But what I do know, Antonio Pierce, Sean Payton, it's going to be a battle. Anytime Denver and the Raiders go up against each other, it's must-watch football. And, I got to give a shout-out here to Jake Serb. Gotta give a shout-out here to Jake Serb, man. Spam and F Denver. Let's get it going. Raiders getting ready to kick this one away. Raiders are getting ready to kick this one away. They're going to get ball to start the second half. Got to get a dub here. 7-4 compared to 6-5. Big difference. And there you go. Bo Nix in the flesh. Shout out to Billy Davis. What up, Jay Unranked? Driving! Bang! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, I'm going to check the chat again. I'll check the chat again. All right, I'm just going to tell you what Raider Nation wants, because Mount Raidermore usually gets what they want. They want Lord Cameron Abbott for Mount Raidermore. So here's my deal to LCA. LCA, you've done an amazing job today. If you are the Bang MVP for this month, or if you hit the gong right now again, you're in. Automatically, you're in. Ball here at the 21. Spam LCA if you think he deserves to be in Mount Raidermore. Trivan, I wish I could give you more right now, but I'm even proud of myself for doing this. Handoff, Javonte, what a tackle made there by Amari Burney, the second-year linebacker out of Florida.
Let's go. 2nd and 7. At the 24-yard line, Bo Nix, shotgun. Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Takes the snap. He's looking. Short pass. It's going to get right up there for a first down.
Picks up the first down. So the last time,
Josh Reynolds. I was wondering who that was.
I'm surprised he didn't drop the ball. I'm honestly surprised he didn't drop the ball. Crash Dog, what's up, my man? What is up there, Gunny? I got to send you a message.
1st and 10. Handoff. Tracked down by Max Crosby from the other side of the line. Only a gain of 3 for Javonte Williams. What a play there by Crosby.
Crash Dog, I just sent you a message. If you could, just confirm with me down below that you received it. That would be much appreciated. Bo Nix under center. It's going to be a handoff. Williams breaks a tackle, and he's going to get another first down. First down and 10. Got to get a stop here, man. Gotta get a stop here. How we doing? That's insane. 666? That's just unbelievable, really. Nix looking, throws, almost picked. Malcolm Kuntz with the injury. Malcolm Kuntz with the injury. It is, but they need to hurry up because I need it. 2nd down and 10. Yeah. 2nd down and 10. Bo Nix, shotgun, handoff up the middle, and it's another good lane, but tackled. Nice tackle there by Robert Spillane, or else he probably would have been able to pick up a first down. It's 3rd down and 5. I need those 3s in the chat. I need the 3s in the chat. 3rd down and 5. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter of action. I just want everyone to know that's watching live, any of the games that Jeremy and I are going to do after this live. Runs for a first down, jumps forward, and he slides down for another Broncos first down. I think Tyree Wilson saying he's getting held. I think he was saying he was getting held. Wild, 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 man. What's up, Ed Robbins? Mitch, I was going to bank 2 more times to win, but this is for Mount Raider more. So as of now, I am taking myself out of the race, and LCA can have it. Well, I'll say this. You can get back in the race because good chance LCA's got it. Ball at the 39. Got to get a stop here on defense, man. Gotta get a stop here on defense. Shotgun. Nix, 2nd down and 5. Crosby! Was he out of the tackle box? I didn't see it. It was close. Yeah. 3rd down and 5. I don't have it, though. That's the thing. We got to wait. You can go get it. 3rd down and 5. I mean, if you're the Broncos here, you're probably going to run the football. I'm kind of with Yoda. Was that intentional grounding? It had to be close. Nix looks, throws, wide open. Cortland Sutton. Nate Hobbs lost him. Nate Hobbs lost him. He's got to have better awareness there. Got to have better awareness there. 1st down and 10. If anybody needs, and I mean if anybody out there needs a Raiders jersey, we are in the red zone here. So Raiders jerseys, go to chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. That link is always, and I mean always, going to work. Handoff up the middle. It's way too easy right now for Denver. 1st down and goal, ball to 2. You see, you get me nervous when you're like, it's a really, really good game. It's a really, really good game. That makes me nervous. Yay. Handoff. Touchdown. Did I see a flag, though? Fullback Michael Burton. Touchdown Broncos. I thought I saw like yellow pop up on screen. It might just be the flash. All right, I think it's going to be a touchdown. Fullback dive. I mean, that's the play you go to in Madden. That's a go-to play. Extra point, getting ready to go. All right, nice. Kick is up, kick's good. 7-0 is the score. I mean, that's 12 plays and 80 yards. I'm not going to lie. I know this is only Madden, but it kind of ticks me off watching the Broncos do that. Who wants the good vibes to get going? Who wants some good vibes to get going? If you want some good vibes to get going, I want you to spam LCA because Lord Cameron Abbott. It's fun to stay at the LCA. The newest member of Mount Raidermore, Lord Cameron Abbott. LCA, DM me what you want to sponsor for a show next week. Monday, Tuesday, Chuggs and I will be live. We'll also be live on Friday. We have Thursday off, 4th of July. So LCA, you let me know. You let me know what you want. And we're going to get you up here on a show, man. If you don't spam LCA, you get the hell out of my chat. You get the hell out of here. Can Reed throw these away and get me some new ones? Or anybody that has a pulse out there? Sorry. 1st down and 10 for Gardner Minshew. Come on, Raiders. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a Laube handoff. Laube getting the start today. Interesting. Laube getting the start today. What do you think? How many starts does Dylan Laube make this season? Let me know down below. You think he makes a start? I will say, I don't really think it matters all that much who starts. It's more who finishes the game at running back. Because it's very, if the Raiders are winning, it's probably going to be Zamir. Handoff Zamir, and he's going to lose. He's going to lose a yard. That's not the start I was hoping for, man. Gunny, did you get my message? Also, Anthony Green. You in? Gunny, or LCA, I'm going to put you in again. Minshew, 3rd down and 7, shotgun. Oh, boy, scrambling, throws. Never a doubt. I'm not going to lie, I thought Devontae caught that ball. Lands in Brock Bowers' hand, 1st down, Raiders. Here we frickin' go, man. Here we go, man. I've got a message that Steelers wants to get into a super chat battle. I'm not going to lie, y'all. They got a guy over there. He's insane. Steelers has, somebody just sent $1,666. I'm not kidding you. There's a Steelers fan over there. He's like Ron and Zahn put into one. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. I've never seen somebody send in Venmos and Super Chats the way that guy. Zamir! 1st down Raiders! Up to the 18-yard line. And now we're in the red zone. Reminder, $20 Venmo, you would win right now $200 here on the Raiders Report. Ball at the 18, Gardner Minshew under center. Looks like they got Fossmero in at tight end. Also next to him is Brock Bowers. 2 wide receivers out. Drops back. Minshew scrambling, getting pressured. Got to sling it Uncle Rico style. Touchdown Raiders. Michael Mayer. I'll tell you what an answer. Minshew made a few throws in this drive that you're like, that's an Uncle Rico throw if I've ever seen one. That's a hell of a slingshot right there. Show me those TDs. If you're looking for defense, Chug said this is the wrong game. It's the wrong game. Oh, dude. 6 plays, 74 yards. 6 plays, 74 yards. Cameron, so based on your message, you want me to do another show for Save a Warrior, and then we would do, again, like, tell them Father Tom sent you? Is that what you want? Patrick! Bang! Oh, man, Venthrak joins the party. Hang on, I gotta do some math here, man. Venthrak, what's up, my man? Holy cow. Big respect from the Silver and Black Hills gang from Venthrak. Venthrak, I'm just saying, your name's been brought up a bunch too, man. Your name's been brought up a bunch too. If somebody would ask me the next 2 people I would have nominated, me personally, I would have nominated either Lord Cameron Abbott or Venthrak. So to Mount Raider more, I think the next person that's got to get in is Venthrak. Shotgun, Bo Nix, handoff, up the middle. I mean, there is no defense in this game. Absolutely none. Christ. Also, Lord Cameron Abbott, in case you were wondering, you have basically Ed Robbins would have to bang 7 times to tie you. But I'm pretty sure Ed already said you got it. Handoff, no, Nix throws. 1st down and 10. Another completion. I mean, this soft coverage is going to make me throw up. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I feel like I'm going to throw up. 1st down and 10, and that's going to do it. End of the first quarter. We got a 7-7 ball game. 7-7. You're not wrong. All right, I got a beer bong here. This one goes out to Trivan.
Nice pressure there by Wilkins. Bo Nix just has to throw it away. But Wilkins almost got there on the sack. That's a pressure.
Jacob Serb. Sometimes the defense is good. Other days, not so good. Our D was so good yesterday from Noah Santana. I mean, maybe that's the problem. Back-to-back D days. Back-to-back games. Not easy. Not just playing Sunday Night Football and then Monday Night Football. Blow dives forward, and he's going to have 3rd down and 4 coming up here. This one goes out to Venthrak. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm hurting, but I am getting a second wind here. Third down and 4. Ball at the 44. Got to get a stop. Nix. Incomplete. Let's go, man. That's a big stop in this game where no defenses showed up. Big one. Charles Snowden made the team? No way. Punt is, oh my God, I think it's going to be roughing the punter. I think it's roughing the punter. Are you flipping kidding me? Unbelievable. Luke, you don't even have a picture. What are you doing? I mean, it's blatant. I love the effort. Horrible execution. There ain't no way, Jacob Surd. Jay, unranked. You're right, man. He was going for it. Really tried to block that football. Not going to happen. I mean, think about what you would be saying right now in a real-life football game against the Broncos in that situation. I don't drop many F-bombs on this stream. I might. Throw, next play completed on Amari Burney. I mean, why is Amari Burney covering Marvin Mims Jr.? I mean, it's a mismatch. What are we doing? What are we doing? Rebel Montana! Bang! Did you know 5 members from the Silver and Black Hills sends it in? It's a Raiders straight flush, just like the Raiders royal flush. All right, Reb. You know what? There's honest question. Why for yes and for no? How many people understand what Rebel just said there? What? Oh, really? Something wild happened? Again? Dude, that's wild. That's insane. 3rd down and 3. Yeah, that's probably pretty close. I don't know. We're at 1 on here. So 2-6. Nick slant caught, 1st down and goal. You got to check that. You got to check that. Gotta check that. All right, I'm going to ask Raider Nation. We don't have a lot of people here, but if you want to try to catch our Steelers channel, we can try. They are about 10 bangs ahead of us, and it's okay to say no. I don't blame you. If you say yes, though, today's going to get nuts. I'm going to silver and black out if you guys say yes. Body on the line. I might have to eat a slice of pizza or two. I'm probably going to have to eat some pizza. Ball at the 8, power I formation. They're going to send a tight end in motion. Again, this drive is continued because frickin' Luke Masterson ran into the punter. 3rd down and goal, ball at the 6.
It's
Rebel, I got you.
3rd down.
Isaac Hernandez says, let's go get him. Isaac Hernandez. Bang! Nix drops back, looking pressured. He's going to run it in. Oh, my God, I'm going to throw up.
Damn it.
I'm going to throw up. Bo Nix into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. That's devastating. Chuggs, can you take over for a little bit? I got to pee again.
Yeah.
Zahn, I won't call you this time, I promise.
Isaac Hernandez, let's go. Get him. Raider Nation for life. Hey, still got 4:10 left in the second quarter. A lot of game left, Isaac. A lot of game left. Let's get it. Let's get it. El Loco said, how is that O-line doing anything against our D? I mean, the defensive line's gotten some pressure. You forced a 4th down, you just got out of roughing the kicker. Hate to see it. Yeah, hate to see it. Kick is away. Laube takes it at the 1, looking for a little bit of room, runs into his own guy at the 20, only gets up to about the 21-yard line, and that's where this offense is going to take over. Gardner Minshew and company need to respond. They need to respond. They are going nuts over there. Oh, 1st and 10. Yeah, I don't think we can. Unless Mount Raider more. I don't know. Unless Mount Raider more steps in. 1st and 10. Minshew, shotgun. Laube to his right, takes a snap, 3-step drop. He's looking deep, pass to the right. He had Jacoby and it's broken up. Oh. Right there. Him and the Broncos defender high-pointing the ball. Who's 22 on the Broncos? Got to get my Broncos depth chart out. I don't know who half these guys are. 2nd and 10. Let's see. 22 is going to be Brandon Jones, the free safety. 2nd and 10. Pass over the middle to Brock Bowers, wide open for a good gain. About 20 yards on that play. Great throw and catch there. Minshew to Bowers for a 1st down. Get those 89s in the chat. Get those 89s in the chat. Good gain of 20. Got to get this offense moving. 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Minshew brings Devontae in motion from right to left. Stacked with Jacoby Myers. They're bringing a blitz. Minshew rolls out. He passes it to the left side. Looks like it's to Brock Bowers once again for a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 48-yard line for the silver and black. Can they respond? Tie this game back up. Oop, didn't mean to go to that one. Tie this game back up. I formation. Going to be play action. Minshew looking, slammed as he throws it. Caught by Mayer. Down at the 20-yard line. What a dot as he's getting absolutely imploded. Drops a dime to a wide open Michael Mayer. Might have been a touchdown if he could have stayed in bounds. What a throw and catch. Type those 87s. I mean, what a throw by Minshew there. Single back formation, 2 tight ends on the left, 3 tight ends on the left. It's going to be a handoff. Zeus up the middle. Great, powerful run. Gains 5 before getting taken down by Brandon Jones. Can't get right, said Raider Moore's lingering in the darkness. I don't know. It's going to take a legendary effort for us to win today.
Yeah, I mean, guys, again, they're dealing with something over there that, honestly, we've never seen before. Minshew scrambling. Throw a flag. No flag comes out. Who's injured? 2-minute warning. Rebel, I'm not going to be able to do this right away, but we're going to try it for you, man. If you don't know the royal flush when we had... Oh, what a throw. 1st down. Brock Bowers When we had 5 members of Mount Raidermore, I said on any given show, if all 5 members of Mount Raidermore ever, and I mean ever, banged on a show, it would be an automatic boot. It was like one of the OG deals. Ow! LA Crash Dog! Bang! Touchdown Raiders! Let's go! Touchdown Raiders! I'm in Rebel. So here is my ace from next door in the Silver and Black Hills. Raider Nation for life. Real one for life. Semper Fi. Hell yeah, man. What's up, Gunny? Gunny, did you get my message? I don't know if you saw it. I figured you could you could do it. You could do it. All right. This is not going to be good for me, guys. I'm just going to let you know right now. It's going to be the next battle that we do. I think you got me. Then after this game, we're going to do one more battle. We're going to save the battles for next Friday. Next Friday, though, the battle's all left-handed. They're all left-handed next week. Giggity. Okay. What do you think? Can't walk. I think he might have the drunk munchies. Spicy or sweet? Drunk munchies.
Oh, I'm a big drunk munchies. I'm actually not spicy whenever I'm drunk. Because usually if I'm drunk, I don't want to eat spicy because I'm worried about if it comes back up.
I couldn't agree more.
I'm more savory, salty, sweet. I'm more salty. Like,
Salty.
I love salty.
If I'm drunk, which I'm feeling, obviously I'm not well right now, it's like burgers, chicken. Like, I want salty.
Yeah.
If it's like if we have a long night and we had a bender, and yet then I'm done after like 4 or 5 hours, and like I'm starting to like calm down a little bit, then it's sweet.
First, I'm salty. Then I'm sweet.
I mean, spicy though, the only time I want spicy food is if I know I don't have to work, or like honestly B, if I know I don't gotta go anywhere that day.
Like, long day at work, I come home, Chinese food or something, I'm down for a little bit of spice.
Yeah. If you're like, yo, do you want some Nashville's hot chicken in the middle of a workday? My answer to that is no.
Jack
Almost
Jones.
Picked off. Almost picked off.
That should have been a pick. Jack Jones. Spicy pork rinds chicharrones from Ernesto. Let me know your favorite munchie food in the chat. When you're drunk, what do you go for? Salami? What's your drunk food?
Salami. Quesadillas is a good drunk food.
Oh, wow.
Sloppy quesadillas.
Hunter can't wait to come in town.
Yeah. Hunter's like, can you make
Sloppy
me those?
There was a new quesadilla. There was like a quesadilla restaurant that opened up here.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I'm glad Luke Masterson didn't try to block that one. It's going to be caught here by Laube at the 26. Flag down.
Let's see.
I swear to God, if this is another roughing the punter call that we didn't see, I'm going to lose my mind. Holding. All right. I was like, nobody ran into him. And it's the rookie to Camryn Richardson, which that's not that costly. You got, let's just try to go into half. Though after that run, timeout. I was going to say, I think the Raiders there were just going to go into halftime. Now you're at the 40. You got 2 timeouts. I mean, if I'm Las Vegas, I'm trying to draw up a play here real quick where I'm going to either run 2 receivers here. I'm going to try to go out about 8 yards, and then I'm going to put Brock Bowers or another player right down the middle of the seam. You pick. Middle of the seam, you're going to have to call another timeout, but obviously that's okay. Minshew drops back, looking. Got to make a quicker decision than that. I mean, that's... If that's the play, that's got to be out of your hands way, way faster than what it was. Noah Santana! Bang! 2nd and 5. Minshew drops back, looks, throws. Call timeout. Oh, they ran out of time. They ran out of time going into halftime. 14 with the dunks. Unbelievable. I mean, it's that play before. The fact that you're only able to get 5 yards on that play before. Wish I could. Dude, you're helping. Just watch the show. Have a good time. I think at the end of the day, you talk to anybody that shows love to this channel, it's honestly about having a good time. I mean, I know like when I say there's 265 people watching, I think for this show, it seems like a small number. But imagine if 265 Raider fans were hanging out right now. Like, I know we're not able to, like, actually, like, dap each other up. But, like, the relationship that we've been able to create on this channel that y'all been able to create with each other, there is 276 Raider fans right now hanging out. And, like, when shit gets wild, like, at the draft, we had 10,000. Think about 10,000. There's been shows here I've seen at Chat Sports. We've had 100,000 people watching at one time. That's the Oakland Coliseum of Raider people watching this show. This place gets wild. But I also like being able to do awesome parties with smaller groups. Why? Those are my people. If you want to get in a 50-50 raffle here, $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365 is how you're going to be able to get in. Which right now, if you send in a 20, you would win. It would be $200 here on the show. We do something that's called a duck race at the very end of the show. I promise you this. If you've never done a duck race, you're watching this in June. Trust me. Get in one. They're electric, man. They're fun. How many people here have done a duck race? And be honest. Now, Zoltan's always like, oh, I've never won. But then he won March Madness. Like, I know some people who have never won a duck race, like Brandon Jasper, don't enter a duck race. Don't do it. But Wild One, don't enter a duck race. But that, like, Anthony Green's won some duck races. Nico went on a good streak there. I actually wish I knew who won the Gimmel. We'd have to go back and watch the video. Somebody won $2,600 before. It was around Hanukkah. It was right before Christmas. What game was that? Was that the Chargers game? Yeah, okay. Chargers game. I mean, that makes sense. Dude, that show was nuts. Scott Matza said he's in. Billy Davis, one time. Try it. $20 Venmo. Chance to win $200. Minshew, handoff. Zamir White. Oh, I actually wish he would have just cut it back up. He had a lane there. And he ran right into him. I think Minshew's pissed. He said, get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 3. 14-14. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of 28 predictions in this game. A lot of 27 score, 24s. A lot of predictions were made. I'm getting kind of nervous. 3rd and Chuggs. Ball at the 35. What do? Do you pass or do you run? Run it?
I run it 1,000%.
What personnel grouping are you going with?
13.
That's my guy right there. Patrick B., you're in twice. This is the worst formation you possibly could have gone in 3rd down and inches. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's the worst play call you could have ever designed. I actually can't even believe it's 3rd and inches, and that's the play call. Luke Getsy should be fired. What? Wait a minute. I think they might get running into the kicker, but I think A.J. Carlson. Wow, A.J. Carlson, that's really bad. A.J. Cole running into the kicker. I can't. Oh, they're going to call roughing the kicker. If you go back and you watch that, though, A.J. Cole punts the ball and just keeps running forward. Like, he went, like, untouched. Rewind and watch that. A.J. Carlson.
I think that's the first time we've had a roughing the kicker in a Madden game.
Twice.
And it's twice.
Twice.
Nice shot of Drew Lock on the, or not Drew Lock, Zach Wilson on the bench.
Dude, have you seen his new haircut? Look up right now, Zach Wilson new haircut. It's creepy. Everyone watching right now. Even Bronco fans are going to watch this stream. They're going to agree with me. Yeah, that's a really bad catch there by Zamir. 2nd down and 10. You go watch it. Go look at Zach Wilson's new haircut. It looks like a guy that you're like, it's too thin. Are you looking at it? More? Jesus. Handoff. No. Gardner looks, throws down the field. Caught Devontae. First down, Raiders up to the 23. All the way up to the 23. Can't walk. You in. Norman. In. I mean, it's horrific. He looks like the worst supervillain you've ever seen.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks like that villain from... This is going to be a poll for a couple people. Have you ever watched that Disney Channel movie Brink?
Yes.
Where they're the rollerbladers? He looks like one of the bad guys in that
First
movie.
down and 10 throws. That's a really ballsy throw there.
Allie knows what I'm talking about.
See, I like the show Brink, but I don't actually remember. I don't remember the movie. I remember the main character. That's about it. Rocket Power was better. Gardner Minshew under center. Devontae by himself. Gardner fake handoff to Zeus. Drops back, looks, throws, left side, wide open, caught, touchdown! Jacoby Myers! I'll tell you what, man. Oh, man, you're too small for me. You're too small for me. Let's go, Jacoby. I don't know who's on him. I think the answer is nobody. I mean, he's wide open. That's easy money. Wide open, easy money. Touchdown. Norman Hernandez, I don't know if I said it already. I can't walk you in. 20-14, extra point pending. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go, man. What did I say? Patrick B, it's already the third quarter. Maybe. Who's going to be like 200? Because if we hit like 200, that's tune o'clock. That's dangerous. We are one like away. I think that the nation purposely was not liking the video because they're like, this guy is not well. What's up, Noah? Brink, I said hit it again. I figured that. What's like one of your favorite childhood movies? TV shows?
Warriors of Virtue.
I feel like you've said that before.
Has anyone...
And I can't even tell you how lame that sounds.
Has anyone in the chat seen Warriors of Virtue?
Warriors of Virtue.
It's a movie about...
That sounds like somebody who's seen Oppenheimer 9 times.
It's a movie about ninja kangaroos.
Oh, dude, you've 100% talked about this before. If anybody out there can find the stream where we've already talked about that show, I'm not kidding you, movie, I'll send you $20 on Venmo right now. We've talked about that. That's like a Thursday Night Football stream conversation. I would say like one of my favorite OG shows. Do you remember Rocket Power?
Oh, yeah. Wait, Can't Walk. Have you seen... You've seen this movie?
There's no way. Nobody's ever seen this movie. Also, if you're having a good time today, this is Thursday Night Football. This is like what Jeremy and I do on Thursday Night Football. If you came here for an actual Madden sim...
Oh, how did they not sack him?
Completed? Unfortunately, this is what you're going to get some days. 3rd down and 1. Unbelievable. Brave Raider. My Venmo is not working, so does this count for the 50-50 raffle? It can't, and the only reason why that it can't is because I can't send you the money. Like, if your Venmo doesn't work, I don't know how I'm supposed to send you the money. Like, it comes through Venmo. It's like a tax thing.
You are in the boot raffle, though.
You are in the boot raffle. I can give you that. I feel bad. Can anybody... Brave, do you have Venmo? Like, can you, like, add me as a friend? Even if... I don't know. 21-14, Bo Nix, shotgun, 1st down and 10. I don't think he was looking, throws quick. Troutman caught, tackled quickly by Divine Diablo. I said there was going to be a turnover in this game, right? I don't know right now, man. Jacob Sir, man, cheers to you too, brother. Cheers to you too. Like, what I think about, like, some of y'all watching the show at work blows my mind. Like, it's 3:35 on West Coast, and you're just chilling like I think about 3:35, and you're just chilling at work, you're watching the show, and somebody...
It's third down! Type those threes! Nix, back to pass over the middle, and he finds him wide open.
What did you say?
He finds him wide open.
First down and 10. That's brutal.
Damn. Adam Troutman.
Zalesbo, I'm always watching at work. That's funny. See, Zalesbo, I need some hookups in Vegas. You got a hookup for me in Vegas?
Alex okay with that?
Oh, that's funny as hell. Well, no, like you gotta have like you gotta have somebody that is a dinner person. Nah, somebody's gonna cut that. Well, no, like you go out to Vegas, right? Like now, I've met people like who can help me out at the airport, burger place, fancy dinner place.
You got it stacked.
Obviously, I like to eat. So,
this food place, another food
if
place.
you don't know, Chuggs and I like to eat.
Which, 1,000% next time we go to Vegas, we're going to Joel's first night.
Oh, that would be fun. Dude, I'm in.
I can't get the
Second and 10.
I can't get the caviar again though.
No, you can't.
That'd be effed up.
Throw, touchdown, son of a gun. No bumps. No bumps of caviar. Josh Reynolds.
Unless, I don't know.
Unless Joel himself walks out and has a bump of caviar with us, that's the only way. I mean, this is Bo Nix's best game you're going to see all season. Best game all season. If you live in Vegas and we do a fancy dinner night at Joel's Chop House, if Chuggs and I are just like, yo, meet us there one night. Are y'all coming? It's going to change your life.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Before a game, if we ever go out there, I want to do before a game day.
Like a Friday night.
Like $80 entry, $90 entry. You get in, and it's just Joel's menu where he's just whipping out food after food after food, bringing it to all the tables. Joel's tasting menu with Mitch and Chuggs.
I'm not... So what? It'd be like a raffle.
No, it's just like we rent out the restaurant.
Oh.
$80, you get to come and get all the food from Joel.
I mean, it might be a little bit more.
Maybe more. I just threw out a number.
No, I get it. I'd be sick, though. Or if we did like a 50-50 raffle, winner of it just gets to come have dinner with like you and me, and we just like pig the F out. And then everybody who didn't win just shows up anyway. You just got to pay your own bill. I'm in, dude. I'm freaking in. Noah said he's down. I'm telling you right now. Awesome. El Loco says, wish I could. El Loco, pull up. Let's go. First down at 10. 21-21. Gardner Minshew, under center. Handoff. Zamir. He's going to gain 3. El Loco, I mean this. You watch the show all the time. If we talk about this, you show up, I got you. El Locos are an OG. 21-21. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Minshew shotgun. 1 to the left. You got 2 to the right. And another delay handoff here. This time it's to Zamir. Third down and 2. I think it's a friendly spot.
I don't hate it.
Brave Raider, my Venmo is at Mitchell Renz 365. I almost feel like that you're trolling me asking me that question. I'm pretty sure my birth certificate says Mitchell Renz 365. Third down and 2. Ball to 25. Minshew, fake handoff, drops back, steps up. I think he's being held by Miller, and it doesn't matter. Sack.
What? He just ran into it.
He literally ran directly into him. Minshew, that's on you, bro. That's on you. Pierce, or the man that's supposed to be Pierce, is pissed. And the punt. I mean, I'll tell you this, though. In this game, nope, not going to happen. Patrick B. Bang! Let's get it going. Can I get a Raider? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 Let's go, Patrick B.
Let's go. Patrick B. sending super chats. Nah. Raiders beat the Broncos. Nah. Gonna go to Super Bowl. Blitzkrieg Pop. Let's go. Let's go.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Ball to 28. Patrick B. And if you don't know what the B stands for, how many people know what the B stands for? 2nd down and 10. Handoff up the middle. I mean, what are we doing?
LCA. Donna.
The Raiders defense has been playing well.
Sending in the super chats. Blitzkrieg Pop.
I see Ed Robbins, Yoda Jenkins, Jake Serb. Noah Santana, what's up?
Let's go.
55 seconds to go. We got a 21-21 ball game. Ball at the 45, handoff. Oh, Spillane, I mean, that's got to be a gain of 2. Gets an extra 2. 2nd down and 6. The fact that Aiden O'Connell is the same height as Colton Miller in this game, it's actually the worst thing that Madden does in this game. How can you not get height correct? In all honesty, this game is so good, like with other graphics, you can't get height accurate. How is that possible? How is somebody 6'8" the same size as somebody 6'3"? Honestly, Colton Miller's the smallest offensive lineman we have. Ball at the 47, 3rd down and 3. Jake Surd, yeah, we hit 200 likes. I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot about it. All right. This is me I'm just going to tell you right now, it's 2 o'clock. You got 60 seconds on the clock, okay? 60 seconds on the clock. Every 20. Yeah, Zach, American Psycho, Wilson, New Harris, cringe. 1st down, Denver. I mean, it is bad haircut, though. I mean, like, let's be honest here. And, you know, if anybody out there, you got thin hair, I'm sorry that you do. I might have thin hair, but mine's brown. So, but I mean, like, if you got thin hair, you can't have that type of haircut. And, you know, like, he's a millionaire. If he wanted thicker hair, he could pay for it. Absolutely possible. But somebody needs to go like, hey, Zach, unfortunately, this isn't the look for you. 1st down and 10. Looks, throws, left side, caught. And they gave it to him 1st down. Did he get his feet in, though? They're going to say he did. Ball to 21. This is coming down to the wire, as some might say. Dude, his wire the other day, unbelievable. 1st down and 10, power eye. Blow, fake handoff, looking, scrambles, throws, got to get rid of it, out of bounds. Nice play there. Yoda, nitty gritty, TY4 cameo, love it. Adam and Linda, big day, October 12th, 2024. Congratulations. That's awesome. I did a cameo like an hour ago. I said, let me know when the wedding day is. October 12th, 2024. I would send you a cake, but I don't know. If you want a cake, but all you can get is a jersey, go to chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. Like right now, I want a cake. No, I don't. I want a sandwich. Chatsports.com/Raiders jerseys. There is a Devontae Adams Vapor Rush. If you're watching this live right now, that's on sale for $99. Throw. I mean, are you kidding me, dude? If it hits the lips. Elvis. That's funny. Is your real name Elvis? 1st down and goal. Handoff. What a play by Tyree Wilson. What a play. Oh, boy. Oh, there's a few that I missed. Yoda, I did not see yours. Yoda, you're in. Also, I missed one of Braden Al in. And then Charivan in. Well, no, it's actually not Allen. What? Is that a lot? Is that good? What does that mean? Explain it to me in football terms.
Has nothing to do with our teams. So this would be like if
When he says our teams, he means like chat sports teams. 3rd down and goal.
it'd be like if Calvin Ridley got traded to the Jets.
That's a pretty big
instead
trade.
of the Titans. Yeah, he's good.
Touchdown Broncos.
He's good.
Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton on Jacorian Bennett. So a pretty big name gets traded to a team that we don't cover. Did he get his feet in? Did he get his feet in? That's it? Extra point is up, and it is good. 12 plays, 76 yards. They're talking about some trade. It blows my mind how much I don't know about the NBA. I've never heard of this guy that you're even talking about. I've never heard of the guy you're talking about. Mind blown. 28-21. Come on, Raiders. Bro, I'm telling you this right now. If we lose this game, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be mad if we lose this game. Well, no, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be upset. We got a 9-game win streak going here right now. I'm telling you this right now, real life, I don't control these Madden games. This is all Chuggs or any other producer here that we have at Chat Sports that can run the sim. If we lose this game, this would be like me doing like a instant, and I mean instant, you turn the game off. I'm not saving this game. Instant, you turn the game off. Throw incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Anthony Green, did I get your message? Let me look. Your what? Your Venom message. That's funny. Let me look here.
Minshew, under center, single back, got 30 to the left. It's going to be play action. He's looking.
You in.
Oh, he gets sacked.
Jesus. 3rd and 18. What's your play call here? Now, the problem is your defense all season has been your strength. In today's game, it hasn't been. So if you don't get this, are you designing this as I got to get 18? Or are you going to design this as I got to get like 10?
I got to get 18 because you're on your own side of the field. You're down by 7, so.
I agree. I'm just asking. I'm with Chuggs. To me, you got to get 18 yards here. Like, you got to trust your defense. You got to punt if you don't get this. Gardner drops back, getting pressured, steps up, throws a duck. And you're lucky that that's not intercepted. Gets hit as he's releasing the football. And the Raiders are going to have to punt this one. The Raiders are going to have to punt this football. Dude, I'm not going to... If this is real life, I'm freaking the flip out right now. It's a good punt. Really good punt. All the way down to the 31. Got to make a tackle. I mean, honestly, Luke Masterson is on my shit list right now. You think about it. Him running into the punter early on in this game has totally changed the face of this game. It's totally changed it. Come on, defense. Punisher, I'm with you. We got to get a dub here, man. Gotta get a dub against the Donkeys. 1st down and 10. Delayed handoff. No. Throw. Broken up. Really nice play there by Jack Jones. Really, really nice play there by Jack Jones. No salami for today's D. It's been pretty brutal. Damn, brutal. Oh, man. And they did it. Picked! Epps to the 20! 10! Touchdown! Raiders! Let's freaking go! Show me those TDs! Bo Nix! Finds Epps! I mean, that's the worst throw I've ever seen in my life. That's the worst throw I've ever seen in my life. Get the belt! Get the belt! Let's go! Marcus Epps, pick 6! Marcus Epps, pick 6!
Spam Bo picks. Spam Bo picks.
Bo picks, blow picks. Let's freaking go, man. We got ourselves a ball game.
Spam Bo picks.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know if I can get this on like this. I think I just trapped myself. It can't go down anymore. Oh, wait. Taino. Here we go. Come on, man. Ball at the 35. Got to keep the belt. Getting ready to kick this one off. 4:32 left. 3 timeouts for both teams. Ball at the 35. Getting ready to kick this one away. I mean, this is an electric factory. Taken at the goal line. What a Trey Tucker. Holy shit. What a tackle there by Trey. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. I'm going to have to send a message. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Okay. 28-28. Big tackle there for a loss. 2nd down and 12. Four minutes to go. Unbelievable. Ball to 19, delayed handoff. Epps makes the tackle. Jeremy, it's
a 3rd down.
I don't know. If you're not spamming 3 right now in this chat, you better check your pulse, man. Bo Nix, shotgun. You got 3 to the left. Looks like you got a tight end on the right. Nix, fake handoff, drops back. Look at Crosby, pressured. Incomplete. Holy shit, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? I mean, we might be watching history here. We might be watching history here. 4th down and 9. Punt is away.
No roughing the kicker.
Thank the Lord.
Laube!
Oh, dude. That cutback by Laube, I thought he was about to take it. Giggity. 1st down and 10. Ball here at the 43. I mean, you got 3 minutes and 17 seconds. You got all 3 timeouts. If I'm the Raiders, I mean, there is no rush here. None. In fact, obviously you always want to score a touchdown, but you're absolutely okay just getting this into Daniel Carlson field goal range, getting a few 1st downs, and letting him kick this for a win. Handoff up the middle. Zamir! 1st down and more. Gets to the 40. Stiff arm. All the way down to the 36-yard line. So now, honest question. Do you run or do you pass here? Because if I'm the Raiders, I'm running the rock 2 straight times.
Trying to bleed some clock.
I'm going to try to get this to the 2-minute warning. Now, if like your first run is a horrific loss, then I'm not going to run it 2 straight times. I'm anticipating that I'm going to be able to get 3 to 4 yards on my first run. Because you're probably in Carlson's field goal range. Real life, yes. Madden, I don't know. But like, I'm trying to get in field goal range here. Another run, all right, you get 4. 2nd down and 6.
So you run it again.
I run it again here. But I wait until the 2-minute warning. I let this go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, wow, you're going to have to play. You're going to have to call. Yeah, you have to call something here. You can't call. Gardner, wait. I guess it doesn't matter unless you're going to pass. He is going to pass. Gardner drops back. He's looking. Holy shit. Looking all day. Open, caught. First down and goal, Devontae Adams. Yo, show some love to the offensive line there. Can I get some OLs in the chat? I mean, he had legitimately 6 seconds to throw there. First down and goal. If you're the Raiders, it's got to be a run. Got to be a run. Handoff, Zamir, and they let him score. Touchdown, Raiders. Let's go. We got ourselves a ball game right now. We got ourselves a freaking ball game right now. Touchdown, Zeus. Unbelievable. Unfreaking-believable. 34-28. The problem is, though, again, Denver let them score. They got all 3 timeouts, 1:57 to go. If I'm the Broncos, and I've lost 9 straight games to the Las Vegas Raiders, if I score a touchdown here, you're going for 2. You're not settling to go to overtime on the road. No. If the Broncos score here, Sean Payton's going for 2. And if he doesn't, he's a coward. If he doesn't go for 2, tail between the legs. I mean, like, let's be real. If this is a real life game and a team has lost 9 straight games to their opponent and you score a touchdown here and you don't go for 2, you shouldn't even be a coach in the NFL. 35-28, let's go.
Got about 100 more viewers since the game started.
Unbelievable. If you haven't already, click that share button, man. We're trying to grow this Raiders party a little bit bigger. Trying to get a little bit more wild. Also, shout out to Lord Cameron Abbott, the newest member of Mount Raidermore. LCA. I've heard that it's fun to stay at the LCA. I've never actually been there, but I've heard it's a good time. Timmy Jones. You in. If anybody wants to get in our 50-50 raffle, Charles, you in? It would be $20 Venmo right now, $300 to the winner. 35-28, Blow drops back, throws it, and it's going nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10. The nation's getting loud. Let's get some D's in the chat. I always say, game day, I'm saying you better spam D in that chat, hit that keyboard so Oakland can hear you. Because I know this, if we're at the Coliseum, you're in the black hole, and you're not upstanding right now in this situation. False start.
Beep.
All right,
Beep.
I thought they jumped.
Beep.
You and I both know, if you're in the black hole and this game's going on and you're not in your feet, you're probably going to get your ass kicked. 2nd and 15, Bo looks, throws, middle, caught. Marvin Mims Jr. again. I mean, they're taking advantage of that wide receiver on the linebacker matchup.
I think that was Josh Reynolds.
That was Reynolds?
Yeah.
Josh Reynolds with the catch. Crosby very upset.
Something he couldn't do against the 49ers last year.
Yeah, that's bad. 3rd down and 4. Shotgun. Nix. Drops back, looks, throws, caught. And it's short, 4th down and 2. This is ball game right here.
Ball game.
4th down and 2. Ball game right here.
Blouses.
Come on, man. 4th down and 2. Bo Nix, power eye. Fake handoff. Looking. Throws down the field. Oh, my God, he caught it.
Troutman.
What an unbelievable catch. What an unbelievable catch. I mean, it's a hell of a throw. Jack Jones is late getting there. Did he get his feet in? If you're the Raiders, do you challenge it? Why not?
Oh, it's a booth review. I was going to say, you can't do in the last 2 minutes.
No, yeah, you're right. Did he get his feet in, dude? I don't know. I think he did.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Late juggle? He's got it there. I think it's a catch. I think he can overturn it. I don't think he can overturn it. I think it's going to end up being a catch. All right,
Yeah.
it's a catch.
That's a catch.
Ball at the 43. They got one timeout left.
Ball at the 43. They have one timeout left.
Bo Nix shotgun.
Bo Nix in the shotgun.
First down and 10.
Oh.
Pressured. Got to throw it away. Got to get rid of it.
Jacoby Myers on the sideline, hyping his guys up.
Come on, defense. Let's go. I see Punisher, Straw Bees, Jake Serb, Patrick B, Billy Davis, Jay. Who's rocking with me right now? You're watching a Madden live stream against the Donkeys in June. Real one. Shotgun. Drops back. Looks. Throws. Blow. Incomplete. Third down and 10. What up, Ed Robbins? What up, Ron? Third down and 10. Let's go. Ventrac, I see you. Strawbees, I see you. Yoda, what's up, man?
It's
El Loco, Brian, Isaac, let's go.
Come on.
Third down and 10. Minute 2 to go. Nix drops back. Raiders. Broken up. Oh, he caught it. Oh, I thought he broke it up. I thought Spillane got his hand in there and he caught it. First down and 10. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, man. No huddle, 40 seconds to go. One timeout, ball at the 31. Nix drops back, throws quick, caught. First down again. Clock is continuing to tick down here. 29, 28, 27. Reynolds is fired up, man. Reynolds, keep celebrating. I don't know what the Broncos are doing. I don't know if they're even allowed to get a play off. 15. 14, 13, Nix drops back. Looking, pressure, get him! Got him! Timeout, the Broncos' final timeout. 9 seconds to go, ball to 24. Holy crap. What a play. What a play. Come on, defense. If you're Patrick Graham here, you're going to back up here a little bit. I'll tell you what, this formation, I hate it. You got 7 guys in the box. What are you doing? Nix looking, pressured, throws it. Out of bounds. 3 seconds to go. Oh, dude, come on, man. Antonio Pierce wants to take this to 10 straight wins.
Third down.
35-28. This is a ball game right here, fellas. End of the ladies. 35-28. Bo Nix drops back, looks, throws, middle. Touchdown, Broncos. You got to be shitting me, man. Josh Reynolds. Are they about to go for 2? Are you effing me right now? Dude. I'm not going to lie. I swear to y'all, my grandfather's life, I did not know the outcome of this game. We're going to go to overtime. You got to be kidding me. Jesus Christ. We're going to overtime. You got to be kidding me, man. You're telling me Sean Payton in that situation kicked the extra point, he should be fired immediately. Immediately. That's a joke, dude. That's a joke. Raiders are going to receive. So if we score a touchdown, we win. I love how they also said the Broncos elected to defend. Thanks. 35-35. I'll send a message. I'll send a message. I got you. I already heard. 35-35. Caught out of the end zone, and it's Laube. Laube's going to make a guy miss the 30-40. The rookie, Dylan Laube. 10. Touchdown, Raiders. Holy shit, Dylan Laube to the house. I'll tell you what right now, that is an electric factory. Raiders win 41-35. 10 straight wins against the Donkeys. Can I get a JW down below? I'll tell you what, man, if that happens in real life, we're blowing the rooftop off this joint. Laube, I got to get you here on the Raiders Report, man. That shit was flipping electric. Shout out to the nation. Raiders get a dub. Improved to 7-4 on the season. That's not even Dylan Laube. I love it. I love it. Holy cow. 7-4. F the Donkeys. Just one, baby. Laube, got to get you on the stream, man. Dude, that was unbelievable.
Best game of the year?
Yes. That's the best game of the year. I thought you really were about to F us over. Everybody watching thought the same thing. 28-21, I thought you were about to F us over.
I told you this was one of the best games of the year. High-scoring affair, 41-35.
Wild game, man. Wild game. All Chuggs and I have left to do. We got a duck race to do, so if you want to get in, $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. Right now you had the opportunity to win.
And we're about to auction off this boot.
And we got to auction off a boot. Reminder, every $5 super chat, you got a chance to win that. You would win right now for our 50-50 raffle $310, which would be pretty freaking dope. We also have a challenge.
We got to clip that for Laube.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Got to clip that bad boy. Definitely got to clip that bad boy. That was sick.
Laube called it ball game.
Blouses.
All right, Punisher, you're the last person to get in. Last chance to get in a $5 super chat if you want a chance to win a Raiders boot.
That was nuts. Laube. I mean, that's why I love, like, this time of the year because, again, like, there's literally nothing going on around, like, Raider Nation. And the fact that we're able to get together, hang out for legitimately, like, 3.5 hours and just talk about nothing, have a good time, that's pretty freaking cool, man. That's pretty freaking cool. I mean, that was nuts, dude. I mean, that game's unbelievable.
You're welcome.
If we get a game like that this season, I'm letting you know, I don't know if we're going to bed.
If the Raiders win in OT on a kick return touchdown
against the Broncos
to extend the streak,
I don't know if we're going to bed.
All right.
I mean, honestly, we're probably here until, 4 hours after the game? It would be bad and good, all in the same.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, salam.
Salami. All right, so the winner of this gets a boot, right?
This is everybody who sent in at least a $5 super chat.
I like it.
It's closed now.
Yep.
You send in a $5 super chat, it just goes to our lunch fund.
Which, that's going to be a dinner fund here soon. All right, here we go. Winner gets a boot. 3, 2, 1. Let's run it.
I did this because it's your favorite race.
It's the worst race we have. That's a lie. I think the worst one I saw was the snails. I think legitimately snails is the worst race. Yeah, you're in. But this isn't the race you're in.
Wait.
What?
I forgot to put Patrick B in.
I've never seen Jeremy do that.
Yeah, Mount Raidermore, I felt bad because I just realized I didn't put him in.
Okay. If you're upset about it, join Mount Raidermore and complain. If not, Patrick B's Mount Raidermore, quite frankly, I don't care. Patrick B, All love.
Then also LA Crash Dog. Damn, I'm on one. Did I put Isaac? Yeah, I did. Did I put Rebel? I didn't put Rebel in there. What am I doing? Okay. Now I think I have everybody. Interact, drive-in. Okay, yeah. Now I have everybody in there. Now I have everybody. Did I put Brandon Jasper? Yes, I did. Okay, now we're good. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Oh, I love y'all.
Yeah, pass me the tequila.
Somebody clip that.
Noah Santana says I owe a shot for that.
Yep.
That's fair.
That's here we go. Somebody's gonna win a boot today. Somebody's gonna win a boot today. Rebels got the lead right now. I don't know who was leading that last race, but somebody's upset right now.
Honestly, if you were leading that last race whenever I stopped it, you should thank me because you probably weren't going to win.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Punisher right now has got the lead. Though Punisher's ore is not changing colors. Oh, it's because it turns purple when it hits the water. For whatever reason. I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea. Cameron? I think it's LCA.
Wow.
Mount Raider Moore. I mean, that's the closest race I've ever seen. Rebels right now only hoping for one thing.
He's fifth.
Sorry, I didn't see you there, Rebs.
It's Trivan.
Oh, dude, Trivan. I'm going to send you two. Trivan. Just so all y'all know, I'm going to be rocking a Noah Santana mustache next week. Trivan, I'm going to rock the handlebar. I'm going to send you a picture like this, butthole and all, so you can also see the handlebar. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. I just hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Dude, that was a great race. That was a wild race. Peace out.
Later, brother.
Hey, spit on that thing. Hey, spit on that thing. All right, so that means the next thing that we got here is duck race. Also say this. Do you think you got that challenge in you, the 30 for 30 challenge? Or,
I mean, I'm okay.
all right, we'll do it. All right, you know what? This is what we're going to do.
The only thing is, I don't know how they're going to be able to see you and me at the same time.
All right, we'll do it next Friday.
Yeah.
We'll save the challenges. We'll save the challenges.
Unless you do it on the table.
I could try. If you think it's sturdy, it's definitely sturdy enough to hold me. F it. We're going to do it today. LCA, Mount Raider Moore. Let's do something weird today. We can figure it out. I'll do it on the table. You do it there. I'll do it on the table. Yeah, we'll do it. F it. Let's go. All right, so this is, you want to do the challenge first, then the duck race?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so we owe you guys one more challenge. Seriously, today was a super, super wild show. I'm going to save some of the other challenges that we have for next Friday since, today got a little bit wild and I don't want to have to do like 4 or 5 of these in a row. So next week we're going to do the challenges as well. What's going to be coming up here is a challenge that's going to be a race between Jeremy and me. The first person that can either do 30 push-ups for me, 30 jumping jacks for Jeremy.
Okay.
So it's a race. It's a 30 for 30 challenge.
You want to go set your...
30 push-ups versus 30 jumping jacks. I'm going to go get my area set up here. Chuggs, if you want to push, you're probably good. And again, if you guys want to get in, 50-50 raffle. $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. Right now, you'd have a chance to win. I believe the number is $310. All right, so we're about to find out if this can hold me or not. Do you have your mic pack? Because I have to take this off.
Yeah, I have my mic. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys got me?
Yeah, I would say you need to lower it.
I definitely need to lower it. I'm more worried about me getting on. All right. Honestly, dude, I don't know. I don't think I can get on that table. It's cutting it close. The problem is if we snap this,
It's a lot.
it's a lot of money. Can't move it. We might have bit off. You know what? What about
actually,
what if I'm back
wait,
here? What if
wait.
I'm back here? I can't go on that table. It's gonna snap. Oh shit!
No, you're good.
You guys can see me here though.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
That's
that
gonna
works.
have to work, dude. It's
All
gonna
right,
have to.
that
work.
works. That works.
All right.
All right.
All right. So you got 30 jumping jacks. I got 30 push-ups.
Yes. You ready?
Honestly, not really.
On your mark, get set, go.
I don't even know what I'm at.
30.
I don't know. Somebody go back and count it. I have no idea. Bro, I was trying to keep up with you. I lost count because I could hear you counting. It's the God honest truth. Who won? I have no idea.
I think you owe 2 more push-ups.
I might, but I also think I might have won.
Who won?
Dude, I don't know. Come on. Robert Jansen. Somebody said no idea. I agree. Taino, where's Robert? He's the only one that's going to know. Dude, I think I might have won that.
When the world needed him most, he was nowhere to be found.
I kept pace with you. Now, I don't know what your jumping jacks look like. My push-ups weren't the best.
My jumping jacks were pretty good form.
Oh, man.
You still have your mic on or my mic?
And we are back. King Shop says it was a tie.
I guess we just got to do it again.
Oh, my God. All right, how many?
40.
Holy.
Another time. All right, last chance to get in for real.
Noah's right. I was just about to start hitting the worm. Just about. I mean, it was getting bad. Cheers. If somebody could tell me who won. If we have to run it back, I'm losing. I know that. Chuggs, how much to run it back?
Right now?
If we got a hundo, do we run it back?
I guess. I mean, it's not about me. I'm doing jumping jacks.
All right, how about this? Every hundo, we do 10.
Okay.
Every hundo, we do 10. And that's the race. So if we get 1, it's just 10 v 10. If we get 2, 20 20. 3, 30 30. 4, you guys can count.
Oh wait, I can see the stream right now.
But you got to count it. Like,
yeah, no, I see it. Here we go.
I'm telling you, I think you and I literally might have tied. Because I lost count, but I was trying to go with you. Like, when you were counting in your head is when I'm like, that's why I had to start doing the worm a little bit. I had to keep up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
You're moving
12,
so
13,
fast.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
He's
25,
moving so you got to rewatch it.
29, 30. Oh, it's a tie.
I literally think it's a freaking tie. Dude, I watched that. I literally think it's a tie. I mean, come on. You're moving at an unbelievable pace.
You were going crazy.
You look like you making a snow angel. That's how fast you're doing jumping jacks. Imagine the fastest snow angel you ever made. That's Jeremy making jumping jacks right there.
But I think the real question is because I think I was going up. I was up here and you were down in your push-up. So I don't know if I put my arms down before you came up.
Ed Nave, you in? Finesse Lounge, you in? All right. Hey, if you don't want Chuggs and I to run it back, we don't need to run it back. I'm going to send you, Chuggs, the list here for the 50-50 raffle.
Sam!
What? Dude,
Well,
my tits are sore.
Sam wanted to let me know whenever we're doing the race.
Oh, we're about to do the race. All right, so winner here, by the way, gets $330 here on the Raiders Report. Winner gets $330.
Bad news, Broncos lost in overtime for you. Good news for you, though, you have a chance to win $330 right now.
Noah. Chuggs looked like he was drowning. It's because he's wearing that blue shirt.
All
I
right.
was hoping we'd be like horseback riding.
Oh no, we're going speedboat.
All right, final offer. Every 50 is 10.
It's up to you. I'm doing jumping.
Every 50 is 10.
Like I said, I'm doing jumping jacks, so it's not a me
tough.
thing.
All right, winner of this race gets $330 starting in 3. Wait. John Scheffler needs in. Winner now gets, this is kind of wild, $340. 34 people in the race.
LA Crash Dog says, "Did you get my second entry?"
Oh,
yeah. There's two in there.
Okay.
John.
I'll tell you this. If Scheffler wins, number 34, he's the 34th entrant. John, is that why you entered? Honest question. Honest question here.
I can't wait to find out.
Here we go.
If Sam wins, I'm going to be pissed. 3, 2, 1, run it.
Sam's immediately going to gamble at least half that money.
Hedge.
Try Van, my bad, bro.
I'm in the back of the pack. That's usually a good sign. Come on.
Try Van, I just sent it back. That's 100% on me.
He's in the race still.
He's in one, but he won in another. 35 seconds. Charles? Gilbert? Chef?
I don't even see where you are, Sam.
I'm in the middle of the pack there.
Oh, I see Sam. He's
Oh.
right above that redhead.
I'm right there set up.
Oh, I'm in the lead now. I don't like this.
Chuggs, yeah. I mean, Charles and Yoda. I like actually where me and Can't Walk are. Anthony Green, Dungeon, Rustin Long, Charles G.
This is where it happens.
Patrick B. Here we go. Somebody's about to go home with $340. Can't walk.
No.
Carl! Come on, Carl! Carl! Let's go! My guy! Let's go! Winner, Carl, bro. Go out for a hell of a dinner tonight, man.
See, I was in first
Let's
with
go.
15 seconds left. I ended up in 19th.
Yo, is that his first win? Carl, is that your first win?
Anthony Green, butthole pick.
Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 races in, and his first dub. Let's go, Carl! Dude, let's go. Can't walk. If you could, please confirm down in the chat that you just got $340. That's sick, dude. That's sick. I'll tell you what, but the way that he ran it, if you go back where I was at like 20 seconds in that race and I go, I love where me and Carl are at in that race. I just was the unlucky one.
Yeah, Mitch, you finished.
Do I get my own butthole pick?
No, you finished 16th. Literally right in the middle.
Oh, wow. All right. Not literally, because it would be 17.
Patrick B.
Patrick B. He's the guy in the middle. He's the middleman. All right, y'all. Chuggs and I guess we're going to end that with a tie. Might have to do it again on Friday, next Friday. Appreciate all y'all that tuned in today. Can we get one more real quick? It doesn't happen often. It's only our 11th member ever. We got 170,000 subscribers on this channel. 11. Shout out to Lord Cameron Abbott, man. Real talk. I mean, that's... we started doing this Mount Raider More thing because there were certain people that just... You know, again, we're a small company. We're just a YouTube channel. This is how Chuggs and I put a roof over our head. And I hope that you guys have seen over the years just the amount of content, more content that we have been able to do, we've been able to create. You know, we've also been able to make graphics better. We've been able to do more Madden streams. We've been able to do a lot more, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's all because of everybody from Mount Raider More, the Silver and Black Hills. It's from people hitting that like button, turn on that Noti gang. But real talk, shows like this, I really, really enjoy. So shout out to Lord Cameron Abbott. I'm super, super happy that you are now a member here of Mount Raider More. And Chuggs!
I need to ask you something real quick.
Yep.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let LCA into the world.
I'll go with it.
Closing time. Turn on all the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time.
Has anybody ever
One
banged
last
during
call
closing
for
time
alcohol.
before?
So finish your whiskey or beer. I don't know.
I actually don't think.
Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. 'Cause I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home.
Hey guys, real talk, hell of a show. Big dub there for the Raiders. LCA again, congratulations to you. To everybody from Mount Raider More, you know, Trivan, David's on. We have a lot of amazing people. Venthrak, Ed Robbins, Lord Cameron Abbott, you were wild. Noah Santana, Yoda Jenkins. I mean, a lot of people always show love to the show. I mean, I see Ron Raspberry down there below. Jake Serb's been here rocking with us. King Shav counts us down every single day. Raider Rudy, love you too, my man. I mean, can't get right. What's up to my guy, El Loco, all love. What we're able to do here in the month of June is proves why, like I think Jeremy and I try to get out the amount of content that we do. The fact that you guys appreciate it is awesome. The fact that you show love the way that you do. But I appreciate you guys. So I got to get the hell out of here. Chuggs, we'll be back next week. Reminder, it's Monday, Tuesday. We're off Thursday for 4th of July, and then Friday. Friday is going to be a wild show. Get those drinking pants on. We got some extra challenges coming at you. And then again, can't walk. Congratulations on winning $340. MVP of today's show, Lord Cameron Abbott. So I'll wear your jersey the next time that we go live for Madden. Peace out. Go Raiders.